Hello. Do we see and do we hear? I double checked the mixer. So I've got high expectations. Speaking of high, hello. How are you all? I hope you all had a fabulous week. For my American friends who may be doing something fun this weekend, I hope you have an enjoyable holiday weekend. Now, the grilling for me will begin at approximately 4:30. That's about 4 hours from now. So we're going to be looking at a hard stop of like 4:15 at the latest. Probably like regular 4 o'clock, which is like typically when stream should be pausing anyway. So that will work out very conveniently. Thank you so much for your gifties and your subs, everyone. I can't believe it. I hope you've all had a great week. I have had a very busy. Oh, this is good. This is an important announcement. I appreciate everyone's patience for the cancellation of stream yesterday. Truthfully, I simply did not pick an off game, so I simply had nothing to stream. But more realistically, if I'm being truthful with you guys, I think I am circling the drain of a very dangerous kind of burnout. Not from the stream itself, but from all of the hidden, secret, real life tasks that I keep from you guys, work, family stuff, chores, assorted miscellaneous emergencies that just kind of like drop upon you in the middle of the week. They have your location, they rush to your immediate vicinity as urgently as possible. So this is what I think I'm going to take the next 2 Fridays off. If I need to, I think we might take every Friday off this whole month. This will not disrupt your world experience because that is our main game, that Saturday, Sunday. But I think I just need to like recalibrate a little bit so I stop feeling like I am simultaneously on fire and also drowning kind of all of the time. It's not normal to feel that way. It's not healthy to feel that way. And I feel like it's made me a bad community manager and an unreliable friend. I feel like I have not been there for the people who are important to me, community members, game time. I feel like I just have. When was the last time I said anything in my own fucking Discord? Please don't answer that. So I think I might take every Friday off this month. Maybe only the next like 2 Fridays if I need it. Maybe we'll feel really good. Hopefully I'll get back on my ADHD meds in the next couple of weeks. So I'm hoping that will also allow me like the bees, the carbonation in the brain will like kind of like fall back to a baseline. But that's what I'm thinking about for right now. So I appreciate everyone's patience. It shouldn't be too disruptive, and I do not foresee it becoming a long-term commitment. But for right now, I think we should hit a pause on Fridays, even if just for like the next 2 weeks. I think. So actually, speaking of that, in exactly 2 weeks, there won't be any streams that weekend at all. It's summer. I have a family thing. I travel commitments. Yeah, I will be occupied. Somewhat unfortunately, because again, if I could play Monster Hunter every day of my life, like 24 hours a day, I basically could. I think if I were given the opportunity, I would invent some kind of secret time dilation. They would want me at CERN. Yeah, I would be stretching the boundaries of what we could. I'd have a week in a minute. I'd spend 1 minute playing Monster, and a week's worth of time. I would make this happen. I would feel empowered to do what literally no scientist has ever done before, nor are they likely to accomplish in any of our lifetimes. But I would find a way. Gaming would find a way. So I just wanted to say hi and give you that announcement. I don't think there's a movie night tonight. I think our movie night host is also occupied, but I won't be able to be there if there is a movie, so you guys can't have fun without me because that's not allowed. I get FOMO. I think that's everything. I'm very excited for Monster Hunter. I think we should just get into the game. Here is my plan for today. Here's what I predict will happen. Number 1, I've had a lot of fun with Hammer. I think I have seen all that this weapon has to offer, and I like it. I like it a lot, which means I like it, I've seen it, it's time to do something else so that we may yet return to Hammer, celebrating its strengths and the joy that it brings us, y'all. I think it's time for Lance. And I think this is the perfect time to try it because ordinarily I would feel like this would be a somewhat bad call, right? Because it's like we're in high rank, which means monster. We've seen exactly one high rank monster, and it had an extended move set. It was doing things we'd never seen before. Ordinarily, I would feel like, well, this is kind of a dangerous decision to try to switch things up. Wrong, because there's only the one, and it's Puke. And I know Puke pretty well, and also Puke can't poison me because we have a set that has max poison resistance, and that's not even with high rank materials yet. Ooh, thank you for the super chat, Ennis! What were my honest opinions about the Zora fight now that I've done it a few times? And don't be honest, you don't have to sugarcoat it. I will get to that in a second. Yeah, I will lead into that in approximately like 80 seconds. I will not keep you waiting. But we're very familiar with Puke, and we can't be poisoned. And this could be like a real knock on wood situation. But I kind of feel like Lance might be somewhat straightforward. This is not a weapon I will need to be in the training arena for 6 hours for. It may not be a weapon I need to look up a guide for off stream. I think I say no, and I think I poke. And I think I say no, and I think I poke. I think I say no, and then I think I poke. So I think that could be a really fun time, perhaps. And I would like to see it. So I'm thinking we'll get into the game. I think I'm going to make a Lance. I only have like 2 arena quests, but I can shoot through those off stream. I don't even feel like we're really going to need to warm up. I'll be super honest. It's Puke. If I think the only hunt we can do is Puke at the moment, and I think we might just find him like stomping around because I believe our MSQ objective is to track things. And while I am out tracking things, I could be killing Puke for pants, and I could be mining ore for crafting weapons, and I could be picking herbs because I don't have a lot of potions. We've been buying all of our and I can grab honey from bees. We can open our little apiary. Like we've got a good day ahead of us, but it's full of question marks in kind of a very literal way because we're looking for a question mark monster that is like similar to Rathian but not Rathian. So I'm wondering if it's like some kind of there's a word for this in ecology, or at least a variation of it. I'm wondering if it's something that's almost like pretending to be a Rathian, or like camouflaging itself as a rat, but it's not. It's like a different thing. I don't know. But circling back, we'll see. Yeah, like mimicry. Yes, like mimicry. Exactly. Or I was almost thinking of I think it's Puke, actually, when we read Puke's entry in the book, that they will lay their eggs in another monster's nest, and that monster and like their young will be raised by that other monster. And that also has a very specific word. And I was like, maybe this is like some kind of weird mimicking wyvern that's like pretending to be a Rathian, or maybe it's like a different monster that was like raised by rats, but it's like not a rat that it behaves. And I don't know, but I think this will be really neat. Brood parasites. That's exactly it. You guys are so cool. You guys are so smart. You know so much. Yeah, legally distinct Rathian. So I think that's basically all that we've got. That's very important. I've got mushrooms to find in the Vale, I think, but high rank Odogaron will make me hear the Silent Hill sirens. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not going in there. The game can't trick me like that yet. So we'll wait until our defenses are fortified before we return to dog. But Ennis did ask what my thoughts about the Zora hunt are. It's a little complicated. It's a little complicated. So that's also important. I did some community hunts this week, and I think I need one more Zora before I've got all of the base materials required to craft everything that I want. I haven't looked at weapons yet, but I don't have any gems. And I think we might be waiting on gems for a while. And we'll start with my biggest criticism of the Zora Siege, which is purely subjective. This is a weakness in me and my own constitution, and arguably, there's no way to expect a game developer to build around this. So what I'm about to say is just me. This is not meant to be a blanket statement. You all know that I struggle with really easily triggered motion sickness in games. And it's embarrassing and an exercise in humiliation whenever it happens. That's why we had to bounce off Resident Evil Village. I don't know whether it's movement on screen or like an FOV thing or like a blur. I don't know. But you like whenever we start a new game, we usually go straight into the accessibility settings and turn on whatever presets they have for motion sickness. We were doing a couple of Zora hunts and I was fine. Hunts 1 and 2. I was doing great. I'm like, well, doing great may be a little bit of an exaggeration. I was in the hunt. Yeah, I was in the hunt and things were fine. And then our third hunt, we did all our stuff and we broke the cores and then we drove off Nergigante and then I was like, so did we just hang out now? And people were like, yep. And I said, okay, well, I need shiny bits and ore, so I'm gonna go get shiny bits and ore. And I started running around. And as I was running sort of like diagonally to the right, Zora Magdaros decided to shift his entire body to the left, and I got sick immediately. I don't know what it, like, I had to go smell isopropyl alcohol and then get a ginger ale, and I did one more hunt, and then I had to go lay down. It was really sad. So I legitimately don't know if I will personally be able to grind the Zora Magdaros hunt because the Zora Magdaros hunt makes me sick. Which is super, super embarrassing. But it's like, I don't think that's probably a widespread occurrence, so I cannot expect the devs to feel some level of responsibility for making a game that won't make, it's really easy to, it's like comically simple, actually. Yeah, Max, like motion sickness, the kind you get on boats or planes. Or cars sometimes if the woad is willy windy. Yeah, you know, I don't know what it is. Sometimes we get it in games and it's usually sort of unclear what causes it. I don't know. Sometimes it's camera motion, sometimes it's the motion of things on screen. So I don't know what the drop rates for gems are. I imagine they're pretty low. If I feel like this is gear I will really want or gear I will really need, I may exploit the goodwill of the community and have you guys do Zora while I sit at camp. Or maybe I can do all of the other Zora things and then just not move. Like once we get rid of Nergigante and he decides he's had enough, maybe I just sit there and do like the dance. Or something, right? Because the issue was specifically me moving when he was moving. So we'll see. But so that's like my immediate first response to the Zora Magdaros hunt. It makes me sick. Which it didn't on stream. So maybe it was just like that one moment where I was moving and then he moved too. Like maybe it's not guaranteed to happen every hunt because it didn't. The first couple hunts I did off stream, I was fine. But it was definitely a bummer when it happened. I think siege hunts are important because I agree that there should be monsters whose size or power level renders standard hunts impossible or implausible. I agree with that. The existence of siege hunts is good and it makes sense.
Good.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Obviously, this is the only siege hunt I've ever seen. I don't know if they're in games before World. I don't know if they handle differently, if they are. But I think my opinion on Zora specifically is this. The first time you do it, you're a little overwhelmed by the urgency of the situation. And I go back and forth on whether or not that's effective game design or not, because you should feel the urgency as a player. It should feel dire to you. What you are doing is extremely important, and this force of nature is coming towards you, and it's time for you to act. Me as the player can feel stupid. That's fine. We can feel that urgency. but my hunter is really capable in game, actually. That's kind of like the whole shtick. They're pretty good at their job. And it's I don't feel like my hunter is good at their job in the first time I did the Zora Siege. I was confused. I was lost. I had basically resigned myself to failure because I didn't think we were going to pass whatever the win conditions were. The game does not spoon feed you a lot of information about this, and people might have dogged on Wilds for holding the hands of new players, but like, World gives you nothing. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. That's not even necessarily a criticism I have it, but it's hectic. And then you win, but it doesn't feel, at least for me, like we won, but it didn't feel like a victory because I spent the entire experience so disoriented. So off stream, we did some hunts off stream. We ground out some Zora in multiplayer to see if it would feel different. And it does feel better in multiplayer. It feels more coordinated, it feels more streamlined, and I would argue that might be the intended experience because it's you and your fellow hunters banding together, exercising that teamwork and cooperation to deter an enormous threat. It feels a lot better in multiplayer. But then, because everyone in multiplayer knows what they're doing, you reach a point where you don't have anything else to do, and he hasn't gotten to the barrier yet. And you're just like, cool scenery. All right, cloudy with a chance of magma. Okay. Anybody see the commander? Yeah, okay, there you go. Okay, yeah, we'll just... And then you wait. The cannonballs, much better in multiplayer. Everyone feels a lot more coordinated. So I guess my thoughts on the Zora hunt, complicated. I think Siege Hunt should exist. There should be monsters that cannot be hunted via... mundane is the wrong word. Standard means, perhaps. That's correct. That's an objectively correct decision. They shouldn't all be tiny or even like of a manageable large size, right? But it's a lot of walking, and then it's a lot of waiting. Sorry, I just heard Mochi actually scream. Like, not even a cat scream, like high-pitched, like, ah! But you deter the threat and the experience ends, but you don't necessarily feel very triumphant. I think this iteration of Siege, I'm assuming there might be one more later. There could have been other games. I don't know. It's a little anticlimactic, I think. It's a little anticlimactic, I think. So, like, I like that it's there, and I like what it represents. It's obviously not a perfect execution. I think there are things they could polish. I'd give it a C+. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Because I wondered if when we got off stream, it would feel different when I did it with more of an understanding of what was required of me. But it turns out when you do it more efficiently, it doesn't actually go any faster. So yeah, yes, it's not even a story that they bit off more than they could chew, and it's like I don't know how to make it better. So I offer these thoughts earnestly and without any kind of suggestion as to what modifications they could make. I'm not a game developer. I'm not a game designer. I don't know. Like that is way vastly above my pay grade. Sorry, I just realized I didn't cuff my sleeves and it'll bother me. But I think maybe, I don't know. Because like you spend a decent amount of time on him, but you're going after the magma cores and then you're off of him. Like maybe if you had gone through like phase 1 magma cores and then phase 2 with the cannons, maybe if you like staggered him enough and he kind of like leaned forward, like, fuck you, this is so annoying. If you could actually like take out your weapon and like hit a part of his body, maybe like head or paw, because he kind of like, you know, he's doing his stuff. But I don't know. I don't know. It's because it's not really a hunt. it's an experience, but it's a siege. It's different. So I don't know what sort of modifications I would make to it to feel more engaged. I don't know. But it's interesting and I'm glad that it's there. So something I've heard enjoys the idea that Zora should have been a locale. What do you mean by that? Smack is no. You can't. You can get back on him. So are you serious? From the barrier, you can get back on him. You can hit his head after you stagger him. Really? Like, even with a melee weapon, not like bow or bow gunners. I guess bow is, you still need to be a lot closer. I keep thinking some of the ranged weapons have more range than they do. You can hit his hands and his face when he drops his head after a binder shot, when he hits the barrier with his paws. Not super worth it, but fun to do once. Okay, so it's there. It may not change the feel of it, but yeah, it's hectic the first time you do it, which I think might be appropriate, but I don't like feeling stupid. And when you do it in multiplayer, it's significantly more streamlined, but then you hang out for a while. I don't know what they could have done to balance it better. I think it's okay. Like, it is all right. I would be curious to see what previous sieges looked like, or maybe we'll encounter another siege in this game. I don't know. I really liked the way that Wilds did GOG, but that's not really. I mean, you've got like the weapon, you've got like the slinger stuff, but you're actually using weapons against him. So I'm not particularly inclined to call that a siege, even though he big, and even though it's got multiple phases, and those phases have different requirements, and it's not always about hitting him. It's mostly about hitting him, though. So yeah, Taj's like a little bit, but definitely not in the way that Zora is. Jin, you think Jin counts as a siege? I don't at all. Like, he leaves, but you track him? Like, well, I mean, they all leave, but like, he leaves in different ways because him ice climbing. I miss Jin. It's one of these days, we're going to have to legitimately make a monster tier list on stream, because I fucking kid you not, S tier, it's gonna be like a bunch of apexes and flagships, and then who is it? Who's there in the corner from the top rope with the steel chair? It's Kulu Yaku. Dude, I'm fucking obsessed with that monster. One of the best they've ever made. So when we get further into World, or even like maybe when we finish high rank, I don't know when that would be. Well, maybe, well, if they've got title updates, then maybe the high rank is not the end. I don't know. I think it could be really fun to do a monster tier rank. Because I think a lot of my choices will amuse people, and some of them might make you mad. Like, I think Anja's a C tier for me, I think. And that's not even like an indemnification of his hunt or anything. I'm just not that into dinosaurs, truly. Like, it's not that he does anything wrong. It's just that for me, he's not really doing anything right. Which is not his fault. I'm just not that into dinosaurs. I don't know. But anyway. Fraudjanath, Bumjanath. Between... Like, he's acting like that with Rathalos in his hood. Nah, man, you do not have that cred. Not at all. Not even a little bit. He's like, oh fuck, is Rathalos home? No, he's not. Okay. I'm cool. I'm in the forest. Oh fuck, is Rathalos? Okay. I'm gonna go sleep in my waterbed vine nest. I'll come back later. But I'm not. That's the thing. And it's like what is it? Zitzi. Zeetzy I had the same reaction to Zeetzy initially. I was like, oh, okay, it's like funny eyebrow velociraptor. Okay, all right. But Zeetzy has earned my respect and adoration because when I was grinding out Legiana in the Coral Highlands, do you know who would just like show up, flash Seagull twice, and then leave without expecting payment of any kind? My goat, Zeetzy. So eyebrow velociraptor, he gets a pass. He's built different. when I'm hunting a monster and Anjanath shows up, it's just 2 against 1, offers no assistance, sees me and goes dinner. Well, you look great, babe. I bet you would look even better with ketchup all over your body as I chewed you. Like, it's just, ow, ow, ow. Hit my mic so hard. That hurt. But anyway, yeah, so ZT gets a pass. Anjanath does not. Legiana's usually love or really, I really like Legiana. I think Legiana's design is very unique. I think Legiana's silhouette is beautiful, and I appreciate the introduction of a flying wyvern that's significantly leaner and more compact, because obviously I feel like the sort of like prototypical flying wyvern is a little bit thicker, like more like Rathalos, like Rathian. They're a little bulkier, but I appreciate Legiana's design. I think it's really cool, and it does this spiral screech dive at you that I think is really neat. I like Legiana. That's a fun monster. And that's the secret, of course. They're all fun monsters. They're all good in their own way. They all have strengths and weaknesses. It's a really strong, low rank cast, I think, that we've seen. I think based on the monsters we've been introduced to thus far, design and hunt wise, I think World might have slightly higher highs, but also slightly lower lows. And I think maybe Wild's base game was just like the baseline was a little bit tighter in each direction. There wasn't as much variation, lower or higher. But it's been a real treat. I keep saying this, but it's like, they're different types of cake. But at the end of the day, dessert is my favorite part of the meal. So I'm just happy to be here. But I yapped for a little bit longer than I said I was gonna. So let's go straight into the game. Also, Gorsey, thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you everyone for your follows. I appreciate that too. Let's take us in. Let's orient ourselves. And before we go bother Puke or like go gather a bunch of stuff, I think I might make a lance. And we'll fuck around in the training arena for like 10 minutes. Again, I really don't think it will take me a long time to familiarize myself with the lance moveset, because I think it's going to be block and then poke, poke, poke. And maybe there is a second poke, poke, poke combo that you can use situationally. Or I could be like the monkey's paw could be curling and Lance could secretly be fabulously complicated, barely eclipsed by Charge Blade, in which case I'll eat my words with a fork and spoon. But let's get in. Let's see where we go. Let's see how it feels. Let me go ahead and schmoove these windows, and then we will be good to go. Give me just a second. What am I doing? What am I doing? Bonk. Bonk. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I will launch the game, and then we will be good to go. I got a bunch of Zora materials, obviously, from the hunts that we did off stream, but I didn't craft anything. So we might take a look at that armor as well, see if there's anything we could benefit from. If we made it, we've got the mats. I think I have 3 gems in my wish list, which means I'm assuming there's 3 pieces we can't craft, but we could still do 2 perhaps. And I think this set might open us up to the possibility of decos, which we're going to want to have on our armor as we keep playing. So, all right, hold on. Bonk. Hi, Bree. Happy 4th. Do you have any fun plans for today? Sorry, that's the sound of the controller. See and hear? Perfect. That's literally why I picked up Lance in Wilds initially. We went through all of low rank, and then I think half of high rank. I think Gore gets introduced halfway through-ish. And we got that cutscene with him and his Lance bros with Frenzied Nursilla, and then we went and hunted Gore together. And I said, we have to learn this weapon right now, right away, with no delays whatsoever. And my only regret was that I couldn't spend more time with it in Wilds, because somehow I never had any fucking money. I don't know. Like, I crafted every piece of armor, sure, but that was for glamour's sake. So what was I spending all of my money on? And like, this was before I started re-rolling for GOG stuff. So I just never had money ever. I don't know. The economy is in shambles. We'll create our own session and we'll just hop right in. Did I like the low rank? I did. It felt, again, coming off of the Zora Siege specifically,
hey, partner, we need
feeling
to
a little like,
mystery monsters
is that it? Like, did I do it right?
Region.
That level
you can go
of
on an expedition or an optional quest. Take your pick.
Thanks, babe. That level of like mild confusion and feeling a little disoriented did make it seem a little anticlimactic, but I liked the way that we wrapped it up, because it felt like the central mystery of low rank, and indeed perhaps the central mystery of the fleets themselves, were unraveling the secrets and significance of the Elder Crossing, which it feels like we've done now to their satisfaction. Have we solved it completely? Almost certainly not. But the revelation of what the Veil is and what that signifies to the Elder Dragons of the world, I was content with how we wrapped that up. I would like very much if we could get a confirmation that Zora actually passed. Cause I'm a little worried, maybe we drove him away, but he's still like vacationing off the coast somehow. Like, he's not dead yet. He feels happy. And I kind of hope that we see a little, because we got a comment about how, it might have been from the first Wyverian, it could have been from the commander, when Zora passes and releases all of that energy, a new ecosystem will likely spring up where he falls. And I kind of hope we get like maybe just like the tiniest Easter egg glimpse of that. Sort of like how when you finished the high rank story in Wilds, you get that little teaser, I think it's high rank anyway. It could be low rank and I might be crossing my streams. Like you see that egg that hatched, which like implies that like it's Arkveld and like the cycle of life, his radiant cry of life will continue. I kind of maybe the end of high rank will like, I don't know, like pan out to the ocean and like go under the waves, and we'll see like this mountain that could be his body, and like a school of fish will swim by. I don't know. I would like to see that. I think that would be cool. I don't know if we're gonna get that. I don't know how the game is structured, but no idea. No idea whatsoever. Thank you so much for subscribing. Zedek, how are you? We'll see. And we'll see. We'll keep on playing. Well, and more importantly, let's see. What is it? Like Zora had come here to die, and then the first Wyverian had this line about how it was like, I wish I'd written this down. I just saw it when I timestamped the video a couple days ago. It was like still hearkening to the call of life. And I want to know more of what that is about. I want to know if there is something that disrupted Zora's perhaps natural biological instinct to die in the Veil, or if maybe he wasn't quite as close to death as we thought. Like, I'm curious to know what pulled him away after he spent all of that time to get here. Like, what made him decide, actually, either I'm not done yet, or this is not a suitable or safe place to pass on. That's what I'm really curious about. So, anyway, dude, there's a pig here. Hi, pig. Pig love me. Pig love me. Pig my friend. Yeah, like, vibes are bad here. Like, the vibe, it's like, I sense a disturbance. Dude, and it's really funny, because that's exactly what the huntsman said. Just before you hunt Juratodus, you get all of those lines from the people in camp about how, like, oh, we're seeing, like, man, the scout flies are going crazy. Like, something's not right. And we found these, like, weird thorns out in the field. And I don't know. And then Meowscular Chef is like, I got a bad feeling about this. And you talk to the huntsman. The huntsman's like, I've got a bad feeling about this. And obviously, of course, we eventually figure out what the bad feeling is. The bad feeling is really well deserved, by the way. Yeah. It would be kind... Dude, maybe Zora Magdaros was also just like... Got a bad feeling about this. The vibes here are bad. Yeah, me and my monster saw you from across the bar and your vibes are rancid. Can we hunt you? But, what was I doing? Let's head upstairs and take a look at our board, talk to our girl, make a weapon. I don't think we'll spend more than 15 minutes in the training arena. I really don't think Lance will be that complicated. Again, I could be the monkey's paw. It could be curling. I could be an idiot condemning myself to a foolish endeavor. But, we'll have to see. Zora Magdaros. You Magdaros? Okay, but we weren't in the training arena with Hammer for too long. Like, Hammer was pretty straightforward. Hammer got a little more complicated at the end when I had 90 people in chat trying to explain ledge tech, all of whom were on a 3 to 6 second chat delay. That got kind of dicey, but I've learned from my mistakes. If I need to tighten up on that, I'll do it off stream. All right, let me see. What do we got? Let's look at Zora stuff. Okay, so we won't be able to get any pants at all. But I don't think Bombardier is really gonna help me as a skill. That's really funny, actually, and I would like to have them. But we don't have the gems for the pants. But I think we can make literally everything else. Yeah. Yeah, I think we should do this. Let's make this. And then we'll look at weapons. Yeah, and I was gonna say, let's just make what we want based on how cute we think we are, but realistically, we're gonna end up making all of this anyway, so I really don't think... Oh yeah, Tyranno, I was busy. I just got in there and did as much as I could for as long as I could do it. That's a tough call. A lot of these have really only a very subtle difference to them. I actually kind of like the angles on this one more, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we've got... I thought maybe it would just be a color difference, but it seems like the emblem is different as well. Oh, whoa. We won't even be able to wear this for Puke, but we'll have it in our back pocket. And yeah, it's like, maybe it's foolish of me to go just based on how it looks, because it's like we want decos or skills or whatever, but have you considered, I serve. Fortify. We don't need fortify. I don't need this skirt. This looks pretty good. I feel like, yeah, the Zora set definitely has a bonus. It's Zora Magdaros Mastery. What does that do? Hold on. Increases abnormal status effect damage when landing critical hits. And there's something in here for blast attacks specifically. So if we could make like... Heaven's Door. Oh, and for the... I think I might try to remind people what Heaven's Door means, just because we've gotten a lot of comments from people recently who are like, oh my god, I totally thought that was like a person or a mod. And I want the community to all feel like they know what's going on. So when you hear me say Heaven's Door, that is a little safe phrase that means I want chat's input specifically. So the question that I'm saying is not rhetorical, it's meant to be answered. Heaven's Door. Is Blast good on Hammer? I know Sleep is. I know Paralysis is, but how do we feel about Blast? And Blast is not something I really experimented with in Wild, so I know very little about it. 404, exactly! We get a lot of people who say that. It's just damage. It's good. It's just good. Great. Exploding Can I make it? Can I make it? Please don't require a gem. Please don't require a gem. Ooh, this is a good game if it doesn't need a gem from me. Zora. Oh, I have to go to upgrade? I have to make the Dragon Bone Basher. Okay, well, let's make the Dragon Bone Basher. And then, because I think... Yes, yeah, this is a brand new tree. So we have to make Dragon Bone. Hold on. Wait, do I have one? Do I just have one in my box? Where'd that come from? Hold on. Upgrade. Hammer. Dragon Bone Hammer? Bone Bludgeon. Dragon... I have no idea where I got this from. Well, we'll never be able to make this, so that's cool. I'm not mad. Yeah, we'll put this on. I'll add this to my wish list. Oh, it's on my wish list already. This is what my third gem is for. So I need 1 gem for each pair of pants for 2 gems, and then 1 gem for... It's literally never happening. So you can meld a... Wait, pause. I can make them? Heaven's Door, explain to me how to make a gem. From the melder. Hold on, this is really important. Talk to the Elder Melder. That sounds like a Bob Loblaw joke, by the way. Elder Melder is straight out of Arrested Development. Hey, baby girl, can you give me a gem?
Hey there.
There are first Wyverians. In the Rotten Vale, too? To them, a harsh environment is just another fact of life. They take it in stride. What can I melt? I need a gem. How do I do this? I'm making both sets of armor because they look different. So I'm mixing and matching my favorite pieces because I want to be cool. I want to be smart. I want to look good. We're fashion hunting, baby. Go to the Monster Bits tab. Monster Bits. Monster Bits? Monster Bits. Ah. Okay. So it looks like I can make some Monster Bits, but I can't make gems. At least not yet. That might come later. Okay. Well, I appreciate knowing that this is here. Yeah. I thought maybe the melder would be used more for decos than anything. But it looks like we can get items, we can get monster materials. Okay, we'll be spending some time here for sure then. Yeah, Abdullah, she's a sweetheart. All right. Let me save this as a loadout. And then, well, I'll look at our quest first. And then we'll save what we're wearing as a loadout. Because I think we're going to end up putting our anti-poison set back on. But let me see. Hey, baby girl. I'm so glad it's the summer festival again. Women, am I right? All right, what's up, baby girl? Are you ever gonna tell me why you came to the New World? Not even a little hint, like you came to work off your debt to a crime boss? Oh, this was my oven roasting. Oh, we did not get as many rations as I thought that we would. We're gonna need more of those. Okay. What are we looking at? So it looks like there are my special arenas. That's canteen stuff, but that's in the Veil. And again, I cannot be tricked into prematurely encountering high rank Odogaron. No fucking thank you. I don't think so. Literally a death wish. So I think basically our only objective is to head back out into, I believe it's the Wildspire Waste specifically. No. Yes. Yes, it's not the forest, it's the Wildspire Waste specifically, where Puke has expanded its habitat, and there are these strange tracks that we're looking for. Okay, easy. Well, we'll just walk out the front door and see what we find. I'll put my anti-poison set on just in case. Encounter more optional quests by... Yeah, I feel like we're about to go on an expedition. So that's probably fine. And then I want to change. Hunter. Oh, we should make something for Mochi also. And then, hold on. Can I say yes? And then can we rename this? Yeah, and we'll call this... Perfect. And then... Hi, Lily. What's going on? I think... Yeah, let me look at kitty stuff. Hold on. I think Mochi deserve something strong, I think. Oh, yeah. Mochi deserve. Blast weapon? I'm gonna miss the Toby Kadachi Cozy Palico onesie pajama set. So we might need to seek out Toby Kadachi relatively quickly so I can hopefully make it in high rank. But we'll give this to him for right now. My cat looks like a fucking Deltarune character. Yes! So now I get to see what Blast is like on Kitty. Because paralysis on Kitty, super, super strong. Jamie, the world truly does revolve around Mochi. Can I see him? Yes, where's my horrible clown son? Oh my god, their little paw prints. The little glowing effects on, oh my god, their little paw printed on his... My clown son. I like him. All right, I'll put on my anti-poison set, and then I think we are probably just good to go. I don't even think I can make any Puke stuff. Can I? Probably not. Can't imagine the answer is yes. Little a bit. Little a bit. Does it matter? I don't really know. Probably not. Level 2 poison resistance, level 1 poison resistance. Yeah, we'll make the gloves. Why not? They're here. We'll make them. So here's my... And I think we should probably just rename this Poison Res, actually. Oh, can I not, like... Oh, hold on. Can I not delete what I've already put down? There has to be a way. I was trying to, like, select all and delete, and it wouldn't let me. No, I refuse to believe that doesn't exist. Hold on. Don't worry, Johnny. We'll get to the lance, too. We'll get to that next. Arrow keys. Fuck. I have a 60% keyboard. Oh, God. What about my function keys? Can I use my function keys? Fuck. There we go. Okay, good enough. And then, I mean, I would know. My low rank armor is not irrelevant at all because I can only craft one high rank set and I can't even make the whole thing. Like, this is what we've been fighting Puke on. So I think this is fine to keep. And then if we go in and we make the gloves, I think that'll be good. Probably just the one with the 2 decos, I think. Yeah, we'll do this one. I misspelled poison, didn't I? Dude, I thought that word looked weird to me. I was like, whatever. Language. We'll equip this. Also, thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And then if I go into equipment. No, okay. So Heaven's Door. How do I put decos on? Set decorations. Okay, hang on. Whoa, 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 hold on. Yeah, okay. Yeah. From equip. Oh, okay, so a little clunky. A little clunky, but not impossible. Here's an attack jewel. I got nothing else. Okay. Heaven's Door. How do I make more decos? Elder Melder? Do I do Elder Melder things? That's the neat part. You don't. Some of it's RNG. Some of it's the Melder. Sounds like most of the time they're RNG. Okay. Well, as long as our poison resistance is 3, I think we'll be fine. And I believe I just want to make sure we're not overcapped. We're getting one from the charm. One from Puke, and then I think one from Rathian. Fabulous. And then, actually, if we wanted, we could swap Toby Greaves for... Oh, I can't write. Yeah. I can't make the Zora Greaves. So that's why that no work. That's why that strategy impossible. And then, hold on. Yeah, this will bother me now. Hold on. There we go. Okay. And then I want to forge equipment. And I want to look at Lance. And the good news is that we should have a decent amount of low-rank materials left over. So I don't believe that we'll need to grind too terribly to make this competitive. I think we might as well just go into ore all the way up. To like a rarity 4 ore, I think. We're so up. We've never been down. Hold on, where's my chapstick? Aha, there it is. Hidden behind my tea. 10 billion hours for the next attack. I hope not, but we'll see. Okay, so if we do ore, that will take us through Kulu, Puke. I don't think we'll want... I haven't really found a weapon that poison is really capable on yet, I feel like, because I never really wanted it on dual blades. I think... we'll just make an ore lance. Yeah, just to get a feel for what that's like. We could make we might be able to make the Kieran lance, actually. Fuck. That's very compelling. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so we could either do Kieran lance or Steel lance. Really? Poison on Insect Glaive. What makes it resonate with Insect Glaive specifically? Nah, Abdul, I don't need to preview most of these. Most of these are kind of like slap-ons. So they won't look super different. Kieran is a unique design. Yeah, we'll just do ore, I think. And then as we might actually be able to roll it back if we decide that we're not super into it. now? Yeah, actually, we will equip it now. And then I go into upgrade. And I pick up my lance. And we schmoove. And I think rarity 4 will feel fine. Because I believe that's what our hammer was at. We could do Legiana. Lance can do status 2 with consistent pokes. Interesting. No, that's also what I thought. Like status and element was better on weapons that could attack faster. I think that's probably fine. I actually can't take it up any higher. So I think this is good. And if we decide we want to roll it back, we'll roll it back. Or we're about to go on an expedition. If I need more ore, we'll just get more ore. This is not going to be terribly difficult. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Let's eat. And let's go to the training arena and let's walk outside. And we'll take Chef's Choice. Last time! Dapper, I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. I really, 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 really liked Hammer. But I don't necessarily feel like continuing to play it will expose me to things about it I have not already seen. Like, things I might see or know about but not be good at, like, that's one thing. But I don't think there's any more to discover that's new. So, let's bounce off and try something else. And, we're gonna return to Hammer. It just feels really fun to use. And I'm a dodger at heart. I'm a very reactive gamer, but I'm not a predictive gamer. So guard may actually be a little tough for me. I think the movement will be tough. Because in Wilds, if I'm remembering correct, that you've got little hops. You do like the little bunny hop on Lance. You don't actually somersault. So, okay, I ate, we got that. Yeah, let's go to the training arena. And I think we need to talk to the cat. Which we get to from our room. Okay, room cat. Red Sword, very much so. I'm having a lot of... Oh, you can't see her because of the chat box. Anyway, women, am I right? I was like, wait a minute, why are these two in my fucking house? And then I was like, what happened to my house? I have to talk to the cat if I want to go to my private chambers.
No turning back.
Taking time off isn't my style anyway. Time to get cracking again.
What's up?
All living things leave traces of themselves behind. The bigger the monster, the bigger the traces. So that is old dialogue. Hey, kitty. Meowster. We go to the trading arena. All right. Okay. So before we do anything, let me look at, again, I don't think this will take more than like 10, 15 minutes. Where are my weapon controls? Ooh. So guard up activates for a period of time if we use power guard boost. Guard shot is a special guard. Okay, so that like gives me guard up. So I can do regular guard, and then I can do, whoa, I can do big guard. And if I press RT, I shoot some stuff. Okay. And then we've got waist thrust, high thrust, sweep. I have a dash? It's not the same dash that I think it is it? Hold RT to ready your shield. Blocking an attack while the shield is up will result in an automatic counterattack. And if we tap RT instead of hold it, we can do a cancel thrust. Power guard is RT and A. Sometimes regard will be greatly reduced, which will allow me to swiftly counterattack. Okay. Well, let's hit some shits. We've got Y. I'm assuming Y, BBB. RTB for counter thrust. Blocking attack. Okay, but Heaven's Door, the counter thrust is automatic, it seems. Like, it's giving me the RTB input, but it also says that blocking while my shield is up will result in an automatic counterattack. So will that just happen?
The lance is a close-range weapon set.
Oh,
with
I
strong
still got my little
defensive
hops.
capabilities.
Ooh.
Guard while waiting for a chance to strike.
Okay, so here's my
You can
guard.
use the slinger with your weapon drawn. Look for the perfect moment, then fire.
Thanks, Matt Mercer. Okay, so... Yes and no, it's a different attack. You counter the and... Okay, so if I'm guarding... Oh. Okay. Okay. So if we think we're gonna get hit, I imagine we do that. So that'll be the counter thrust. And then... Waha! Okay, dude, I like my little hops! Alright, so... I get a little bit of, like... a sweep for area of effect control, and that'll be my wide sweep. But it doesn't look like we can do multiple wide sweeps in a row, perhaps. Unless we... Ah, okay, unless we alternate. Sure. And then, what do my high thrusts look like? Okay, so that's guard shot. And from there we can... we can dash. And we can leap. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a gap closer. Oh, yeah. Let's just get in. Mm-hmm. I don't even really think... LS and A. 2, 3. Okay, well, that's just a hop. All right. So maybe that's just for repositioning. There's my wide sweep. Yeah, it's poke. I poke, I block, you don't hit me. I get you. I poke, I block, you don't hit me. I get you. Yeah, this will be great. Well, I'm very excited to see. And then what was my big charge? Hold on. I think it was... Dash turn! Ooh! It did not occur to me that I would be able to change direction while doing that. Yeah, that was awesome. All right. It will definitely take me a hot second to remember to sheath so I can run around normally. I think we're just good to go. It's Lance, baby. Let's just head right out. Yeah, the perfect time to learn is now. The best teacher will be Strife. Let's just get out of here. I block, I poke. I block, I poke. Yeah, I will be very excited to give this one a shot, especially since I had such strongly positive feelings about Lance in Wilds. Okay, and I want to accept the quest. We don't even need to accept the quest. I think we can just walk outside. Yeah.
Okay, partner. We need to find more of
I
our
know,
mystery
baby girl.
monsters trail. We should check every
Items.
region. You can go on an expedition or an optional quest. Take your pick.
Thanks, hun. Where's my box? Box. Let's do manage. And, I think... I think that's what we want. We'll make all the mega potions we can. We might want to swing by the tree also, actually. Ah, I need normal nutrients. Nice, we've got plenty. We'll just keep some max potions on deck, I think. We'll probably need them. $20 sounds good to me. Are there any question marks I can craft? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. I think we're... That's the thing. I don't actually think we're about to fight anything. But we are looking for a weird Rathian-like creature, I think. Okay. And let's do an expedition to the Wildspire Waste. And the Piscean researcher is here. Nice. We'll go from the southwest camp. I know that zone, and I think I know where we're going to be looking for Puke. So... all right. Give me that. Okay. Let's fucking walk around and, like, mine some stuff and pick up some herbs. And maybe we'll see, like, some wildlife. Oh, I should put on my ghillie mantle. Just in case we see some cool critters I want to catch. The last time we were here, we found a pink bunny. And I'm going to want another pink bunny. So let me swap off my mantle real fast. Red, is it good? Is Lance fun in Rise? I think that'll be probably the next Monster Hunter game we tackle. But of course, it's already on. Fabulous. But we won't get there for a couple of years, I think. Because I think we're going to be really busy with Base World and then Iceborne. And then, can I fish here? No. We could fish in the little oasis. I haven't done a whole lot of fishing here. We should try that. Yeah. Let's wander around. We're going to make some cool things happen today, I think. Oh, he is just right here. Hey, man. Okay, I've caught that fish. I can't tell if this is an ambient sound or if this is meant to alert me to the presence of a special thing, but there is this really loud bird nearby. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear that or if there's even, like, anything in-game to be done about that. Hey, man.
Howdy.
I've been waiting for you, ready to test your skill. See if you can catch me a sushi fish here. They're found all throughout the New World. Grants hasn't been doing too good lately. If you can get me a sushi fish scale, it would sure help him out. Okay, well, I think we might be able to catch that here. Do you think these are sushi fish? Because he specifically said here. So I guess we can find out. Hold on. Do you think I can game the system? Also, Atlas! Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, that's a sushi fish, all right. Hey, man, I caught you your fish.
Nice catch.
Nice catch. Well done. Or should I say raw? Why would you say that to me? When you return to Stare, would you mind reporting to the resource center? Not at all. Don't worry. My catch will be documented. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, well, this is regular Rathian. Because it doesn't have question marks. So this is not what we're looking for. And I don't suppose... Yeah, we know all these lads. So... Okay, there she is. Let's move this way.
Look, it's that mystery monster's trail again.
It is that mystery. Big bunny! Fuck. I think it's gone. I think it's out of here. No! I sneezed! We lost. Heaven's Door. If a rare endemic life runs from you, is it off the map for good? No. Okay. Well, we can always look for more. It might spawn again? Okay. Oh, all right. Well, we've got the trail now.
Here's more of that mystery monster's trail. We're doing good.
Oh, I need some honey. So that's for me. Yeah, and this is regular Rathian, and those are the omen flies. Can I... Okay, so I can't track it yet. I'm trying to figure out where those tracks went. The endemic life notes will tell you when they respawn. That's fabulous. Did it go? No, because this is the way that I came. Where on earth? No. No, wait. I just saw it. I think it might be up here, actually. Okay, let's regular rat. Oh, wait. Old scale? And here's another footprint. I think let's try going this way, maybe. Thought I'd be able to, like... I don't think there's... Nope. Okay, so she's making a loop. Yeah, this is regular Rathian. So, like, this is helpful, but it's not what we want. So, looks like we found a lot of the other monster in that other zone. Okay, hold on. That's an herb. That's for me. Okay, so still regular Rathian. Can I track this new monster yet? Doesn't seem that way. Okay, but Rathian left because she went to get lunch. So we might have... Ha-ha! Okay. Okay. We've got a trail now. Perhaps. Oh, I think we might have lost it, actually. Looks like we're a little bit less than halfway done. Yeah, Toronto, it doesn't look like we can physically track it. I just can't figure out if we should leave this area to try to find tracks in a different spot, or if the tracks... I don't think the tracks here are, like, spawning in. So... Thanks! I'm happy to be in high rank. Let's pick up this honey. And let's go up here. Well, I mean, it's like if I were If I were something that was pretending to be a Rathian, like disguising myself as a Rathian, I would probably be doing Rathian things. Maybe we should go check out, hold on, I need this net. Thanks. Maybe we should go check out the area where Juratotis hangs out. Because that's where she goes for lunch. So that could be a good comfort. How do I get there? Thanks, Scout Flies. You guys are the best. Oh, yeah. Don't mind if I do. Sparkly. Nest, maybe. But I would feel like that'd be like a little too egregious. Because then I feel like Rathian would have beef. But at present, she does not. Okay, so we've got all the herbs that we can. Here she is getting a snack. Let's see if we can find any tracks in this zone. Yeah, I know this is the first game with Scoutflies, and I think we read something from, like, dialogue from one of the NPCs that suggested the Fourth Fleet straight up invented the concept of handlers or something. Okay, well, this is regular Rathian. Man. All right. There's some mud from Juratotis. Not what I'm looking for. Maybe we do want to go back to the other zone. It felt like we were at least, like, pretty promising there. Oh, hold on. Hey, have I caught you yet? Give me a second. Hit. Iron helm crab. Tiny! Oh, question mark. Okay, so it was here. Are these, like, the scales I'm picking up? Because they look pink. So it's definitely not a Rathian. Okay, that's where the Gajau are. Are there any other tracks around here? We're not picking up anything this way. There's Jura. I don't really want to, like, go bother him. I think we might have had better luck going back the way that we can. What is this? Can I get in here? Ooh. Have I been in here? Okay. It's just a hole. I wondered if maybe... Dude, I love this cat. He's the best. Yeah, I think we had better luck over by where Rathian typically prowls, which is going to be this way. Nice. The honey respawned. That's great. Yeah, this way. Okay, regular bunnies, but no pink bunnies. Damn, now I'm not getting any tracks here at all. No, this is regular Rathian. All right, shoot. Maybe we should go towards the nest. I would, for obvious reasons, I would have preferred to avoid that, but, we may not have that flexibility. All right. I think... Where, geez, do I even know where she nests? Is she there now? She might be. Let me see. Hey, baby girl, you got anything to say? 3 commission sigils based on a tale of 5. I've read that story a bazillion times since I was little. Nope, she's good. Okay. Yeah, she's there right now, I think. So I seriously doubt we'll find anything from this other monster, but... Yeah, she's... You don't see me. So we do have... We had something here, because I just saw it. Nice! Dragon Bone Relic, let's go! Yeah! This is pink! So this is just normal Rathian stuff.
That's a pretty good chunk of evidence that we found. How about we report back to the ecological research team?
Yeah, baby girl, I think maybe we should. Now, my bar is not completely full. But there's something I'd like to test. If we keep seeing this thing where Rathian is, what happens if we just follow Rathian around? Like, are we eventually... Are we gonna find more stuff just, like, tracing her path? I want to test that theory. I don't think I can carry any more herb. Dang. Maybe not. Or maybe we got everything there was to get in this area, so we're just not going to find a whole lot more. I think that's probably more likely. Yeah. Oh, they're those fucking creatures. Yeah, I think maybe there's just nothing else to find. So we'll do what the handler said and we'll head back. I think when the handler tells you made... That's what I was thinking. I just wanted to see if there was anything else I could have grabbed. But we're maxed on hunt. Oh, hey, Diablos! What's going on, man? I haven't seen you out and about in forever! Damn, and my ghillie mantle just wore off? I would have really liked to have crept on Diablos. I think we're gonna creep on Diablos anyway. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Is that the first Wyverian? What is that? Puddles? Oh my god. This Palico agreed to be a tail raider? Is this a cat from my community? Is this a community cat? I was gonna say, wait a minute, isn't Puddles Gemini's cat? Oh my gosh! Dude, this cat is gonna overheat. Oh my goodness. I grab his face, I kiss him, I kiss him, I kiss him, I kiss him. So, wait, so you can just find cats from the people that you play with out and about? I won't lie. From far away, look here. From far away, I thought Puddles was a duck. Like, do you see? Because it's got like, it's the all white, and then the brim of the hat is kind of like that yellow color. I thought Puddles was a duck. But it was a cat! Oh my gosh, if you have their guild card, Ikoria is giving duck just a little bit. Okay, there's Rathian. She's chilling. I love, wait, so will Puddles assist me in my hunts in this area? Like, is Puddles just gonna be my friend? Oh my gosh. Well, now I extra don't want to go back because I found a kitty. Oh, but I definitely can't harass Diablos either, because my Gilly Mantle ran out. Maybe we'll find more question mark Rathians in this. Fight Rathian. Well, I don't need any Rathian things. That's the... well... Hold on, actually. This feels like a stupid question. But Heaven's Door. Now that we are on the high rank map, that means every monster I see here is a high rank monster, correct? I keep thinking in my head that I have to like unlock them. Like the Rathian that we see here is a low rank Rathian, and I have to find high rank Rathian through a quest, and then she changes. They're all high rank. Okay. Puddles will protect. Dude, I trust Puddles with my life. Okay. We could. I mean, we've got the anti-poison. No. Well, I'll play the game as the game is hinting that it wants to be played. So Diablos is here. Man, I wish there was something for me to hunt, though. It feels like a shame to waste Puddles' assistance. Yeah, I think maybe we don't want to make a lot of loud sounds over by the quicksand pit, so... Maybe when our Gilly Mantle comes back. Well, now this says that she's gonna leave the area, so... I can't tell if that's good or bad, because it's like we're not trying to find her, but it seems like we're trying to find something associated with her, or something that is like following her, maybe. That also means that the Jura we saw is going to be high rank. Okay. I don't think... Maybe we should just go back. Because the only other thing that we're getting is Rathian stuff, but that's not the Rathian thing that I'm looking for. So, Gilly Mantle came back. That's fun. But I don't see Diablos. Okay, so Rathian had a snack. This is regular Rathian. All right. Well, shoot. Regretful though I am to hang out with Puddles and not put him to work, I think maybe there's just like not a whole lot for us to find here right now. I'll run through this zone one more time, and then I think we should just go back. The handler did tell us to go back, but our little tracking meter's not full. Here, there's the Gajau. I don't really want to deal with them. Yeah. Okay, oh my gosh, Mochi and Puddles are having a conversation. Mochi says, okay, Dish, just how good a hunter is your Meowster? And Puddles says, my Meowster's a remarkable hunter. And Mochi says, sounds like the cats, well, my Meow. Do they talk to each other? Yeah, and this is just Jura Town. Okay, we'll head back. You can't fault me for looking. We'll head back. Does this mean I'll see Puddles out and about more often? Or... Ah! Wasting my time. Dude, I need even half as much willpower and spite in my body as these lads do. Yeah, I think we've picked up basically everything there is to see on the map right now. So hopefully we will find Puddles or another Palico friend some other time. But I think I'm out of stamina. Embarrassing. Dude, I don't want to get got by Gajao. Yeah, we'll take off. But I think we got a lot done, so... I love their little rafts. Good job, you're like an idiot. Dumbass fish. Look at this thing. Hold on. Wait, these are now high rank Hydra. If I need high rank Gajao bits for pants, which I suspect that I might, then we should probably just take these things down. And then we can leave. It's high rank fish. Dude, they're awesome. They're like on drums and throwing boomerangs and stuff. These cats are the best. All right, let's get out of here. See, and now I can say that Puddles helped. Damn, I only get one carve? That's rough. Okay. I think we'll just head back to camp. And then we will tell her that we are done. Everybody say thank you, Puddles! Have I told you my motto when it comes to food? If in doubt, take a bite. Girl. I think we can just return. Okay. Aww. Dude, Puddles brought me a dragon bone relic. Fabulous cat. That's a great cat right there. Okay. So we're a little more than halfway through with our question mark Rathian. I have new optional quests. And Kingly Cactus is now an ingredient at the canteen. Okay.
We've made good progress on that mystery monster. Want to report to the ecological research team?
I do, but I also want to turn in this fish. So hang on.
Hello.
We keep trying to research requests. Change from today. Yeah, I found a fish. Which is an ingredient now. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll do small monsters, bone piles. I'm not going to be in the Rotten Vale for a while. And then I don't suppose I have any deliveries. Okay. So if I hunt a high rank Geratodus, I can craft a waterproof mantle, which I can only assume prevents you from getting bogged down. That would be pretty good, actually. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. All right. Hey, man. What is going on?
Yes.
There you are. I've been waiting for you. I see you're making good progress with your field studies. We are getting closer and closer to finding out what that mystery monster is. Oh, by the way, I was hoping I might ask you a favor. Not long... Not long ago, a powerful Anjanath was sighted in the Wildspire Waste. Again, that's not your house. So Puke is in the Ancient Forest and leaving, and Anjanath is in the Ancient Forest and leaving. So something is in the Ancient Forest that's driving these monsters out. I'd like the field team to investigate this Anjanath. After all, Anjanath provide a baseline for all our research. It wouldn't be a proper study without one. I told the chef I was planning to ask you, and then he got all fired up by the idea. Said he'd beef up the canteen, at least until our Anjanath research is complete. The chef and I share the same core belief, you know. In order to achieve one's goals, you must continue to make significant progress.
Try hard, will you?
Try hard, will you? Although I believe the good chef would word it a little more colorfully. Anyway, we're counting on you now. Okay.
Well, that troublemaker is gonna make even more trouble if we don't get out there and investigate.
Honey, I know. What are we doing? How are we doing level-wise? Not great. Could be a lot better on many of these. Level 0 for Scoutfly is kind of embarrassing. There's Anjanath. Okay. This is our special investigation. And then, do I know anything more about Anjanath since I hunted him the last time? Fiery blast from its mouth, utilizing an attack, a unique organ in its throat. Focusing attacks on its throat will make battling it much easier. Aptonoth is its favorite meal. It will attack anything without hesitation. Tail and head. Tail can be severed. Head can be broken. We might want to do this on Hammer. I have not had the opportunity to hunt Anjanath with Hammer.
Working hard?
And I don't think I want to do Anjanath on a weapon I just picked up for the first time like 30 minutes ago. If you ask me, that Wyverian hunter is not that different from a plant, it's probably a good idea not to tell him though. Dude, what are you talking about? Give me my stuff. So we'll collect what we've got. And then let's do mushroom. Okay. Let's go upstairs and see what Chef has at the canteen, because it sounded like they were beefing it up, perhaps. Hey, Chef. Hard at work like always, eh, Scrawny? I hear you and my old partner will be hitting the field together. He was a Palico. Whose Palico was he? Who is your partner? I'll get my rumpin' gear while you're gone and make sure the canteen is ready for the celebration of a lifetime. Who am I going into the field with? This is now very important to me. Okay, well, here's our food. We'll swing by the Swithy. I don't think there's a whole lot we can do, unfortunately. But let's take a look at our fire resistance for sure and make sure that our raw defense stat is decent.
Oh!
Most of the hunters from the first and second have retired and returned home to the old world. The engineers, not so much. We live for the craft. Even if I lost this other eye, I'd still be here, banging away. Okay, let's do... Okay, so now I guess I'm shocked that we get like a preview of this because I haven't fought her. Oh, I picked up a scale. I picked up a high rank Rathian scale. Ooh. The beta is not bad. I don't suppose we picked up any Jura? No, not at all. That makes sense though. Okay. What are we looking at? Defense-wise. 12. Yeah, okay. We'll make one of these. I don't know. They're pretty similar. This one has a scepter. Scepter has aura. We'll go with this one. And... Valiant happens to the best of us. Don't worry about it. I think that's probably the best we can do. I might be able to upgrade the hammer that we've got. But perhaps not. Let's see. Let's do... That's probably fine. And instead of vitality... You know what? Instead of vitality, let's take Gilly with us. Because Andrath is really aggressive, and if for whatever reason we need to get some space, we can pop that on. I don't think I'll remember to do that in the heat of the moment, but... I was rewatching your MH Wilds VOD. You said you wanted to buff Cat to Arma. Can he? Really? I think this is probably as good as it's gonna get. We could pop off this coil. Let's see. Actually, oh, doggone, what are you looking at here? This will give us a little more fire and a little bit more defense, actually. Water, Thunder, Ice, Dragon. Yeah, we'll do that. But these are the best pants that I have. Diablos is better. Diablos has better pants. Okay. Especially for fire resistant, sure. What about coils, perhaps? No, this is probably okay. It is a damn shame we don't have anything blast related, though. So I've got... Can I see what I'm working with here? Hold on. Okay, I've got 19 fire res. That's respectable. 219 defense, which is like 60 more than I had coming out of the end of low rank. So that's probably pretty good. 1 fortify, which one we won't get any use out of. We won't really get any benefit. We're not going to get any benefit from blast attack. Maybe tremor resistance. I think we are just good to go. Yeah, I'll pop my hammer on. Maybe we can upgrade it, but probably not. Actually looks like I can. I can. But that gives it an ice element. Oh, I don't know if I want that. Yeah, I'll be waiting on this for a long time. I think maybe we can just stick with ore. Yeah, we'll swap onto Iron Demon. Oh, fuck. Iron Demon 3 has blast. But I'm down 4 Carbolite ore. Okay. Heaven's Door. What's the drop rate on Carbolite? Because I'm not gonna lie, it could be super, super fun to try blast on a weapon wearing a set that enhances blast. What's hidden element? Pretty common? Yeah, okay. Sorry, everybody. I think we need to go back out into the field. We'll just start another expedition. Yeah, I think that is what we should do. So where... This is my Diablo Sludge. That's my Bone Bludgeon. Where's my iron thing? Well, I might have to make an iron thing. This may not ever get easier for me, I fear. Yeah, no, I've got Iron Hammer 3 in my box. And Iron Demon 2 in my box. Where? Hold on. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Okay, there's Diablos. Can I just, like, Bone Bludgeon, Dragon Bone Basher, Iron Demon 2. That's, nope. Where is Iron Demon? Whatever. We'll just look at this. We'll just look at this. Maybe upgrade this. Yeah. I think we want the Carbolite. Sorry, everybody. We have to go back to the Wildspire Wastes. My bad. This was not my expectation, but I think probably we just, well, if we go to the Wildspire, yeah, we won't find Andrews because he's not out and about. Do I? Sorry, I thought I heard like a big roar, but I'm pretty sure it's some kind of festivity up top. Let's just go. Please read about. No, I don't give a shit about hidden element. Or is, because that was on the Diablos hammer, right? I'm talking about blast. Or is the blast that I get also hidden element? Same thing. Okay. Well, if it's hidden, why are they telling me about it?
How's your gear holding up?
Hold on. Let me look at this one more time. We'll look at the upgrade. Just pick any hammer is fine. Okay. So what does this mean? Because this just says it's 90 blast. I mean, here, I'll show you guys what I see. Hang on. If it's in brackets, it's hidden. If it's grayed out, you need a skill. Where are you seeing it grayed out? Because to me, hold on, can I use my, like, to me, this is not gray. Am I looking in the wrong spot? Like, this is just blast, isn't it? Okay, this one is good. Well, then let's compare this to the Diablos one then. Okay. I have free element on my set, which is why it's not grayed out. So if I did not have free element on my set, hold on. Unlocks your weapon's hidden element. Also increases bowgun loading capacity. Draws out 33% of hidden element. And expands clip size for some ammo. Okay. So. Oh. Alright. Heaven's Door. There are two different types of element in this game. One of which is the standard type that I'm familiar with, coming from Wilds and having played low rank previously. And then the other type is this hidden element that you can only use with this particular skill. Some weapons will have the elements and statuses, but they won't be active. Hidden element is normal elemental damage, but you need the skill for it to actually be active. Okay. This is going to be a weird question, but I'm going to ask it. Is one better than the other? Like, does hidden element require an armor skill because it's, like, super jacked? And to use, like, normal element now would be a waste of my time? And no. No, it's just an option. Some weapon trees need it, some weapon trees don't. Interesting. So it just kind of depends on how you want to play and how you want to build. For flexibility, okay, it's build stuff. All right, all right, all right, all right. I still kind of want Blast, so I think my plan is still to take us to the waste and farm 4 Carbolite ore. Hope y'all are okay with that. Because I think that could be fun. All right, now I'm going to walk out the front door. And hidden element did not exist in Wilds, correct? Like this particular mechanic where you need an armor skill to unlock something about your weapon. No. Okay. For a hot second, I was like, fuck, did I not pay attention to this? Hasn't been seen since we're... Oh! That means it wasn't in Rise either. Ooh, okay. Well, we're gonna head back to the waste. I don't know. Southwest is fine. This will be useful too, because I actually don't really have like a gathering loop. Like, if I needed if I needed to mine, I had like very particular favorite routes I would take through like the Ice Shard Cliffs and Wyveria and stuff. I don't have that in this game yet, so that could be useful to try to establish. Can I just like gathering? Is there a different tag for mining? No. Okay, well, I think... Do they show up on the map? Because that would be useful. You know what? There's a cave, actually. Let's go to the eastern camp. I think we'll have good luck there. Okay, and they are on the map. They look like bones. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, fuck. I like pulled up the gathering spot and I was like, I don't see any ore, but I know that can't be right. Here we go. And hopefully this won't take super long. I guess. Diablos' area does, but of course then the problem is we're hanging out where Diablos is. Bonberry, bait bug, bitter bug. God, did I get everything here already? Seed, honey, slash berry, bone pile. Mining outcrop. Okay, well there's some in here. Maybe we just put on the Ghillie Mantle and juke Diablos. Yep, so it's a yellow question mark. I was like, what is she doing here? This is camp. This is camp now for me. I think... Let's leave... Okay, those are the cats. So I think we go down here. Let's just put the Ghillie Mantle on in advance. But there should be a handful of zones here for us to mine. This is an interesting monster. I'm glad Diablos is here. All right, here's some ore stuff. It is a freaky looking thing. Spirit core? Do you want to give me just like normal stuff? Can I have Carbolite things, please? Was he drooling? A Nova Crystal. Can I just get Carbolite ore? I think there's some up here as well, if we're lucky. Nice. Okay, I need 3 more Carbolites. And I think there's 1 more crystal up here. Drooling means hungry. Oh, see, I'm so used to associating drool with the monster being exhausted. I was like, was Diablos fighting somebody? Well, I'm getting a ton of rare shit, which is pretty nice. Yeah, we'll make a gathering set at some point. I'm kind of surprised I don't have one already because it was one of the... I think it was the very first set I ever put together in Wilds. But I haven't done a lot of gathering in this game so far. So it just hasn't been, like, a priority. And we've got not a lot of time left. Okay. And Diablos is coming right back. And these are bone piles. It's a mining... I think we already mined this, but I'll check and see if it respawned. Perfect, and the ghillie mantle just wore off. Oh, that's in his nest. I don't even know how to get there unless I'm following him. So that might be kind of tricky. Especially, like, he's just down here now. We're probably fast. I bet we could run away. Actually, Diablos is schmoving, so that will not be necessary. I didn't dump off the herb or honey I already collected, so we won't be able to get any more. Nice, okay. So we just need 2 more carbolite ore. I'll take this fruit. Especially since we got a rare drop from the cactus, which increased the amount of ingredients we can have at the canteen. I don't know if, like, this fruit has a rare drop or if it has, if we've gotten there or not. So, okay, Diablos moving over there. Let's... That's... Bait bug, bait bug, bait bug. Bone pile. That's what I don't need. Mining outcrop. Bone pile. There's a couple up here. That's a bone pile. Mining outcrop. Yeah. Slim picking here, actually. Lots of bones. Not a lot of mining. Is he coming to where I am? No, I don't think so. I'll pick up this one, and then if maybe there's a better place to go. Or maybe we'll just need to, like, reset. At least it respawns pretty quick. Hey, Diablos. Appreciate you, man. More in the forest. I wondered if maybe it would be better if we came to the waste, since it seems like that's kind of like where the action is right now, but I'll pick up this last one and then maybe we schmoove. Dude, if Mochi picked some up, that would be absolutely fabulous, because I think we only need... The scout flights have reached. They sure have. 1 more? 2 more? Yeah. All right. Let's just head back. Because I think they're... Oh, no. Hold on. We got a couple more in this area, so I'll sweep this area, and then I'll take us home. Got some... Hold on. I don't know if I've caught this thing yet. I have, but that is the smallest one I've ever caught. Yeah, I think we might just have to hope that Mochi picked some. Because we're not getting super great luck right now. And, like, I guess we don't need it. Like, I could go in without it. But I think it'd be really fun to have. Yeah. Okay. Let's just head home. I think it's probably gonna be... I feel like I just got this one, but if they say that I haven't, we'll pick that up and then we'll leave. I'm telling you, man, Tim, the desire sensor, it knows. Oh, hey, special cactus? And then it looks like what we're looking for is over here. And yeah, this time I didn't see any of the suspicious Rathian footprints, which almost makes me wonder if we can't find them outside of the MSQ, like when they tell us to look. Yeah, we'll get out of here. We'll head back. Well, I apologize that our brief diversion was not immediately productive. A little bit of a bummer.
If in doubt, take a bite.
Thanks, hon. We did get a single Carbolite ore, which means I think we only need one more. God damn you, Monster Hunter. Okay. Back in it again. Oh, I can collect the rewards without leaving. Well, hold on. Do I truly only need one more? Yep. Just kidding. We're gonna see. Yeah, sorry, Diablos. I'm coming back to steal from your home. Oh, and Baroth is here, so you'll be busy for a while. I just need one more. Now we have to stay. Now we're locked in. Okay, okay. And looking for a bone pile. Mining outcrop here. Just in case. Healing mantle's back up. And all of this should have respawned. There should be a ton in here for us now. We got it. We got what we needed. So we'll take this because it's right next door. And then we'll fuck off. We crave the mineral. I'm like a deer with a salt lick. Like, just give it to me. Let me have it and let me put my mouth on it. And then I'll take what's here because we're in the neighborhood. Yeah, I was like, all right, I guess we should just go. And Monster Hunter said, now we will test your resolve. Man, I've gotten like a ton of these Nova. Oh, nice. Okay, so now from a single node, I got 2 Carbolite ore. After I didn't need it anymore, it gave me 2. Yeah, we'll make a gathering set after this. Since I think this will not be... This may be the first time we've had to do this, but it certainly won't be the last. Diablos, I know you don't see me. Just keep moving. Nice. And then this is the very last node in this game. Or in this area of the game. The game always turns to faucet. It used to do that to me in Wilds, and it would drive me crazy. Like, I would spend a hunt trying to get multiple... No! There was one right next door. Whatever. Of an item. It was the USJ hunt. I ground out the USJ hunt and only got a single, like, Azure ticket in my rewards. And then the very last time, I think it gave me 2. And I was just like, where was this when I needed it? Where was this earlier? That's fine. I'm not mad and I'm not owned. We'll return. Now I get to make new hammer. So we will craft, we will eat. And then I guess we're gonna go hunt Anjanath.
Well, that troublemaker is gonna make
I-
even more
honey,
trouble if you don't
I
get out there and
know.
investigate.
Well, I definitely feel like we should do him on Hammer. If only because the last time I hunted Anjanath, it was with a weapon I was really dog shit bad at. So, maybe we should hunt him with a weapon I am, like, somewhat capable with to get a feel for how the experience is different.
Oh,
Okay, I want... Okay, it doesn't look like I can craft from my wish list. And I'm looking for... Not Dragon Bone. I think it's actually the one that I have equipped. Hold on. Upgrade. So, yes. Okay. I think that's good. And it's got a slot, but I can't put anything in there yet. So we'll just keep that on. We have fire resistance. We've got some blast stuff. I think we're just ready to go. And honestly, we look pretty good. And we will eat. I know we can sort. I just haven't had that much stuff in there. So I haven't minded hunting through. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure if sorting will make the forge versus upgrade weapon juggle any more seamless. It might make less of a difference than you think. Chef's choice. Uh-oh. Chef's choice. My fresh ingredients. Yeah! We don't look like we belong in the circus this time. Honestly, I feel like our fits have been pretty decent. The Kulu Rathian Diablos was super goofy just putting the equipment on, but with the headpiece hidden, it actually looked all right. We've had some good combos. I think we did well with like Odogaron and Diablos as well. Okay, let's box. And then Anjanath, I guess. I didn't think I'd see him right away. I figured it would be like, okay, so here's Puke. All right, now here's like Jura. Or like I just didn't think, I thought it would be more like the order they were dropped. Okay. Everything was good. Traps. Flash. Dung. Bombs. We might be able to use this. Yeah. I think we're good. Let's just go out there. Let's just see him. There's a... Oh my god, is this also a box? Do you see what I mean about how, like, the sorting may not actually help me? Because I just kind of am lost and confused. In my natural state of being, I'm like a rabbit at heart. Okay, we did eat though, right? Oh, we should oven roast. Yeah, we'll just get another one of these going. Raw meat is probably fine. And then, do you have anything to say before I go? Hard to work like always. Here, you and my old partner will be hitting the field together. I want to know who his partner is. Okay. Hi, honey.
Hey, partner.
The research team has asked all hunters, am I going to go out in a group? To take out that Anjanath. Easier said than done. That troublemaker will give us more than just trouble if we go in unprepared. The last thing we needed was for that thing to get even stronger. Stay on your toes, because this ain't gonna be easy. And this is tickled pink. That's cute. Oh, look at these pink! A powerful Anjanath's been sighted. Their kind's the gold. Pink, standard for New World monsters. We can't let this chance at an ideal sample slip away. Go hunt it ASAP. So Anjanath's pink, and it's in the Wildspire Waste. And there's this unidentified Rathian adjacent flying wyvern in the Wildspire Waste that might also be pink. Did she fuck Anjanath? Is there like some hideous chimera trampling around through the waste right now? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. This will be fine. This will be fine. This will be fine. I won't use any of my lucky vouchers. Like, well, no, it's like you can see, like, sometimes animals will surprise you. So, I don't know what this is implying, but he is pink. And Anjanath is a wyvern, but not a flying wyvern, I think. Brute wyvern. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't. Okay, we ate, we restocked. I'm wearing my new hammer. Defense good, fire resistance high. Sharp blast. I think we're just ready. Yeah. Let's go for it.
Watch yourself.
Chances are our favorite troublemaker is making more trouble than ever. It does seem that way. I didn't do an NPC sweep, but I feel like most people wouldn't react to Anjanath just doing Anjanath things. So maybe that's okay. No. Oh, and he's just on the map, like straight away. There he is, in fact. Okay. Dude, you don't live here. Let's pick up some herb while we're at it. That is not a pink bunny. That is a regular bunny. And we'll head in his direction. I'm kind of excited for this. I have not hunted Anjanath with hammer. And I feel like I'm all right at this weapon, so hopefully it won't be so terrible. There he is, man. He's just hanging out. Sure. Is there another monster nearby I can trick into? No. I was like, maybe we can get him with somebody else. Ah, he became wise to my tricks. Oh! Biscuit, thank you so much for the raid! Oh my god, wait, and Jenna had 2 of them? This is, oh, that's a ledge. Hold on. I've just initiated my very first high rank hunt against, and I fucked that up. That's on me. That's not great. We should heal. Raiders, welcome in. Thank you. If I can manage to avoid dying, I will greet you properly, post-haste. I really want to do ledge tech here. I don't think he's going to let me do ledge tech. Thanks, Moach. Okay, we whiffed. He whiffed a little bit. He is mad, as a matter of fact. But he also looks like he's not super sure what's going on, which I'll take. Like, what is he jumping at? Anjaneth, there is nothing over here for you. Like, I'm not even sure what he's like. My cat's not over there? Nice! Okay, we're on top! Oh, and he's mad. He does seem to be mad. I'm not sure if that hit him or not. I'm gonna really hope that it did, however. I mean, if you keep coming over here, I'm also gonna keep coming over here. You are not close enough. Okay, that's... I rolled into him! Oh, so he also has tail tech. I don't remember that the last time we encountered. Dude, he is so focused on Mochi. It's like kind of ruining my rotation. Mochi, do you have like the tank item on? Or is he just that hateful? He might just be that hateful. Thanks for the follows. Welcome to the community. Is he schmoving? Yeah, he's schmoving. Okay. All right. Well, I think we've got a moment of peace now. So thank you for the follows, everyone. Biscuit and Jenna, thank you so much for your raids. If you are coming in from those marvelous streamers, I'm Crow. I am a non-binary streamer on Twitch and YouTube, and we are playing Monster Hunter World for the first time. I don't know why I made myself sound like that. So, you know, quite the first impression, but welcome! Okay, I kind of want to see if I can jump down on him. Because I think I can, and I think that would be really funny. And if this is a slope, I kind of want to see if I can do... You're fucking with me. I think I let it go just a hair too soon. Hold on. All right. Well, he decided I'm not allowed to have fun today, which is fine. Ah, I didn't know he had a little kick. That was cute. Missed both of those. That's actually really embarrassing. All right, I'm gonna greed here, and I'm gonna hope that I won't be punished for it. Horrific, I was punished for it. That's okay. It could have been a lot worse. I don't mean to be doing the spin there. He has this attack where he kind of like... I don't know whether it's like a ground tremor or what, but it like kind of delicately unsettles me. Are you gonna do something, or are you just gonna be like kind of smoky about it? He's gonna hip check me! I don't know. I don't think it's wind pressure because he doesn't do wind stuff. I'm wondering if it's like a tremor. Because like Palumu does wind stuff. But I don't know if Anjaneth does. There are kitties here. Hey, guys. Do you want to help me? Do you want to help out? Do you want to be my friend? Yeah. Mochi, come talk to these cats. We've got the instrumentalist. Oh, Anjanath, you are not long for this world. Okay, that's Baroth and Anjanath. Man! I'm fucking up my own slide, and I can't figure out how. Like, maybe I'm letting go too late? I wouldn't have thought so, but maybe. Because I'm definitely sprinting. Or maybe it just isn't a slope as much as I think it is. It just kind of looks like one. Maybe I'm getting tricked. I'm just gonna kind of let them do this. There we go. Did Angel get chased off by Barrow? That's really embarrassing, man. Nice! Better! Oh, Kitty, I'm sorry. I set a bomb. Bomb set. Oh, he's kind of cute when he's sneaked, though. I think this is where we want to be, like right here. Yeah! We've gotten better at the wake-ups! I don't know what put him to sleep, though. Must have been the trap cat. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, he can do that twice now. Okay. So... that has a much longer area of effect than I thought that it did. That was actually really scary. That is my favorite move that he does. I love the jaw in the ground, raw earth displacement. No, no, no. Anjanath on hammer feels really good. Oh! And the Gajalaka has left. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. That was fun, though. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this Mega Potion and hide behind this rock. Baroth is back! Come on, Baroth, you can get some real easy hits in. I'm rooting for you. Diablos has your number. Anjanath has your number. I set up something real simple. You can do it. Hammer feels really good. So that's a slinger thing. Did you leave anything else behind? I don't think so. So I think we're good to just follow the footprints. No, Mochi has a blast weapon. So if he's poisoned and he was asleep, I can only assume it's our Grimalkine friend, perhaps. Who's inflicting those statuses. just watch it happen. Ah! I did not think that would hit me on the rock. I assumed that would be more towards where the ground was. Hi, Anjanette. So kind of you to come over here and meet me. But, oh, brother, did Baroth make you limp? Bumjanath is never beating the allegations. Your goat is washed. Dude, Baroth's still on him! Yes! Come on, Baroth, I believe in you! He said, I've had enough! I'm tired of being bullied by monsters! I should sharpen. Okay, we're good. How are we on stamina? Yeah, we can pop one. Why not? He should just be... Oh, do you think he went to sleep? I already used my bombs, which is a little unfortunate. He does appear to be going to sleep, though. No! Alright. I might have to Heaven's Door what I'm doing that's fucking that up. Like, I'm wondering if I'm letting go at the end of the slope. Like, maybe I'm holding it too long. Because that... we should be rotating. The spinning should be upon us. Ah! Ah! No, 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 no! Anjaneth, you're not special just because you want to eat somebody. Take it up with Great Jagras. Okay, he mad. Yeah, you're not so tough when you don't have your water bed to fight me on, huh? Probably just a regular potion for this is gonna be fine. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's something that like ever so slightly displaces me. I think we're close enough. Oh my gosh. Ah! What the hell? What? Ah! See, he got the stun, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. Trapper Cat is amazing. And then I got stunned, and I went, what the fuck? Is there a Vespoid here? And then I got stunned 4 times in a row. While Anjaneth was a single hit from meeting his demise. What is those things' problem? What is their deal? Where is this dragon? He's okay. He's not a wyvern. All right, I'm coming after them next. That was insane, by the way. professional griefers. They'd be making so much money on Twitter. Hey, yeah, you, this is fun for you? Is this fun for you? Are you having a good time? Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, so that was Anjanath material. Man! Oh, we're so happy with our cat, though! They're light attacks. And they tribute. So T, is that like Tremor? And I'm holding it after the slope has ended. Okay, so it's just an input issue I need to refamiliarize myself with. That was nuts. I didn't know they could paralyze you. Because the last time I saw them, they had poison, and then they threw bombs at me. I did not know they could paralyze you, and furthermore, I did not know they could stun lock you. That's really dangerous. Just getting fucking like, darted from afar by these evil Majora's Mask gremlins. This is a level of disrespect I shall not abide. Oh, the canteen's been upgraded. Let's see it.
Still in one piece, then?
You're back. I'm glad to see you're safe. Does the ecologist know what these things are? Maybe we should talk to the feline researcher about them. Maybe. Or maybe we've got some kind of like small life note in our notebook. I just wanted to say wonderful job with the Anjanath. Everyone here is just thrilled. Thank you. Now we just need to decipher this mysterious new information you've come across. And don't worry, we will. You'll be the first to know the results.
Try hard, will you?
In the meantime, keep collecting as much evidence as you can. Our research depends. Oh, do I just have to go back out and find more tracks now? I think
Need to find a
so.
lot more evidence of that
Yeah.
mystery monster.
Damn, I kind of
Hey,
thought
partner.
maybe it would have like
Oh yeah.
spoiled the party or something. Mysterious evidence is showing up in a bunch of different regions now? Really? Okay, so these are more Anjanath things. That fellow in botanical research is constantly demanding I clean up around here. It's incessant. You tell him it's not happening. All right, man. Do I have like a... I thought he'd give me the same dialogue line, and he didn't. So, hold on. Let's cycle through until we get this again. I'm not cleaning up. I'm not cleaning up. No, no, no. Give me the other one. For me, solving the Elder Crossing was never about protecting us from them. No, no, no. Not at all. We and Zora Magdaros used to be one and the same thing. If the Elder Dragons are a threat, they're a natural threat when I hope to understand. Knowledge is the prize, dear hunter. Knowledge. No, he had something about, like, a line about a sun. We stand now at the turning point between the sun and the storm, when the air crackles and the truly savage creatures take to the sky. We need to gather information. Allowing this sea change to go unobserved would be, well, stupidity beyond belief. Okay, do I have, like... Are they small monsters? The Gajalaka? Nope. I have no idea what they are, but I'm sick of them. Oh, I'm tired of those creatures. I got caught in between saying critters and creatures. And it came out creatures, which is on it like, I can kind of fuck with that. Hey.
Hello there.
Marvelous work researching the Grimalkins, my dearest. Thanks. Each region has your own unique tribe. Just to get your brain burning to research them.
Yes.
I really didn't see anything in here. Maybe they couldn't be considered endemic life. Ornithar. No, 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 no. Nothing. Surely they're not endemic. Not a chance. These are like actual animals. Well, okay. Here's what I think we should do. I think we should take our first break. It looks like actually someone might have an optional quest for me. Ah! Several quests for me. Okay. We've been live for about 3 hours and I haven't taken a break. I'm going to take my first break here, and then we'll pick up these optionals, talk to some folks. I do not think any of them will actually have any new dialogue after the Anjanath hunt, but it would behoove us to talk to a couple of people, even if we don't do a full sweep, just to verify that. And I'll take my break here. I'll drink some water. We'll come back, chat, pick up the optionals, and I think we can go back out into the field for more tracks. I think we can finish that today. I'd like to see where it goes at the very least. And then we can also swing by the smithy and check out armor. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the plan. I will put up the BRB screen. Enjoy the music. And I will see you guys very shortly. Hello. Thank you for your patience. I got water. I touched Mochi, who had slunk between two different blankets on the couch. So beneath him, he is pillowed by the plush folds of an extremely thick and soft blanket. And then above him is also several layers of fold. He is just like in there. I don't know how he can stand it, by the way. It is so hot today. It's fucking killing me. Mochi says he doesn't give a fuck about anything, actually. It was my husband who convinced me to come to the New World and join him in his intellectual pursuits. We knew it might be a one-way trip, but we were ready to take that risk just so long as we could be together. Ah, this was all long, long ago, though. Yeah, so none of this dialogue seems to be new.
Yo!
Some endemic life responds to changes in monster behavior. Keep tabs on little creatures around you, and you keep tabs on the monsters. Interesting. Well, again, we'll talk to some people as we walk by them. It doesn't seem like anything is refreshing. So let's pick up whatever quests there are, and we'll start stashing those. Can I do better meld stuff now? Oh. Hey there, Hunter. A moment if you don't mind. The other day, my melding research reached a new plateau. Do you have any decorations you're not using? Honey, I have exactly one decoration, period. Just say the word, and I'll use this pot here to mix them up into new decorations for you. But this is melding decorations to make decorate. Where did these come from? Okay, I can make them. I thought this would be the list of stuff I give her to destroy. This is the list of things I can make, and then over on the right, it's what I'm sacrificing to get there. Okay, so we can't do anything with this right now, unfortunately, but we'll absolutely keep an eye on it for later. Wait, where's Fun Fourth? Hold on, the ship is here!
Hell.
Commission has just one Wyverian hunter. With the Admiral constantly going out on his own, the Wyverian ended up taking his place as the commander's right-hand man. Take a good whiff before you go. This is the one place that still smells like home. We'll just buy it all. We'll buy all of the stuff. I've got plenty of points. We'll stay well-stocked. And then, hey, Fun Fourth, what's up? Dude, all the flowers, the monsters, and the little creatures, they all evolve differently here in the New World. Just when you think you've seen it all, bam! Some new creature scurries across your path. Tell you the truth, it can get a bit exhausting. I'm obsessed with him. Okay, there's Pig. Does Commander have anything new to say?
Fine work.
Fine work with that Anjanath. Very fine work.
And listen up.
Okay. So that's old dialogue. Yeah. I don't think anyone's gonna really react until something big happens. Which means something big is gonna happen. The chief ecologist is looking out for us hunters. Yeah, I bet,
Hey
Matt
there.
Mercer. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't seem like anybody has a whole lot to say. So let's go upstairs. Definitely talk to Chef. And, well, you know, we're going to run right by the smithy. We might as well look at Anjanath armor and talk to her while we're here. Just Hunter, I was looking for. I'm working on a new specialized tool, but I need help with the materials. Can I talk you into making a delivery to the resource center for me? I asked provisions to put aside what I need once the quest is complete. Whatever you feel like is fine. I'm hoping we might already have what she wants. Paolubu. Okay, so question here. Heaven's Door. And remember, that's my code phrase for when I want chat to answer the question that I'm asking. Heaven's Door. We've got Paolumu Pelt Plus and Paolumu Wing. Is Plus a high rank material and is normal a low rank material? Oh, Sammy, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. Yes. Okay. So this will require us to hunt both a high rank and low rank Paolumu. Okay. I might be okay with waiting on this for a while. Again, I'm expecting the monster's difficulty scale to be somewhat proportional to their difficulty in low rank. So although, you know, Paolumu wasn't a particularly challenging monster for me, it was in the Coral Highlands, which was the 3rd zone. So I might wait on this until I get a better sense for the trajectory of the game. Both are high rank. Low rank is webbing. The wing is also an HR mat. The plus is high rank, for sure. But some items get new names. Tooth and low rank could be Fang and high rank. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Thank you for your clarification, everybody. I appreciate it. That'll give me the ice-proof mantle, which could make farming Legion high-rank Legion armor. This makes me just want to go to the zones and wander around. If it isn't my friend from the 5th, step right up. The smithy is here to serve. And I want to take a peek at... Well, if there's high rank counterparts for monsters, I'm assuming we wouldn't just like find Kieran out and about though. Because when we accepted the quest for it, he was the only thing there. Like all the other monsters had fled. So I think that'll probably be like a big deal. Malenia? Damn, I hate that. I really like this helmet, actually. I do not really care for the rest of this, but this is fun, actually. These are similar enough that I don't think they matter a whole lot. Damn! That clipping was initially pretty bad. All right, well, we might have to... Moss swine mask. Where did this come from? Why do I have this? What could I have possibly picked up that would have made me into pig? Is this for a gathering set? What is this? Mushroom Mancer. Lets you digest mushrooms that would otherwise be inedible. No! So this is for like weird wide range bills? Maybe? Well, I don't think I'm gonna need that for a while. Oh, shit. Unfortunately, the Diablo set might be perfect for us. Until 3 levels in Slugger, 3 in Tremor Resistance. That's pretty good. Or we could go for 3 in Slugger, 2 in Tremor Resistance. Ooh, Diablos. And that's a huge boost to defense as well. Okay. No, I shouldn't ask that. Because I'm... Actually, no, this I will... Yes, this I will ask. Heaven's Door again. In low rank, we received a quest to hunt every single one of those monsters. Even though we found Diablos very early, we were tasked with hunting it later. Will Heaven's Door... Will high rank follow the same sort of structure? Or should it just be on site with some of these monsters? No. HR does not give you a quest for every single monster. Okay. Some repeats, but not guaranteed. But I will get optional quests. Okay, well, optional quests will always do. Like, I'm just kind of wondering at what point do I just say, hey, I see you. I need to go shopping and, like, just start killing. I don't know. Because the Diablo set would be really good for a hammer user, I think. And I just made a new hammer, so I won't look at Anjanath weapons yet. I don't even know if we get one. All right, fine. I'll look. We're here, I suppose. I don't know. Any hammer. Any hammer will do. Anjanath, you do a thing here? He does. It's pink. And it's fire! Okay, that's fun. Lance isn't on the shelf. Actually, if we're going to be going back out for an expedition, we should probably swap back to Lance. I just didn't want to do Anjanath on Lance. The old engineering honcho might seem like he does whatever he pleases, but his talents are nothing to sniff at. He's versed in architecture, design, manufacturing, modification. There's not much you can't throw at him. I've stared into the flames long enough to burn away most of my sight, but I still can't hold a candle to that Wyverian wizardry he does. I love the way that the smithy communicates. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we'll go back to Lance. Okay. And I think the only is canteen. So we'll talk to Chef, see what Chef has to say, and then we'll head back out looking for tracks. I've been meaning to spot you, hunters, since you'll be going up against those new monsters. Also, he said that his old partner would be joining us, but we definitely did Anjanath by ourselves. Maybe they'll join us later. The old canteen was starting to look kind of canteeny, and in my house we don't plateau, we make gains! So I did a little flexing. Now the canteen is bulked up with all kinds of new meals and spirits. Meowscular Chef, do you serve alcohol here? These spirits are powerfully strong, so meowderation is key. Drink too much, and you'll be one unlucky cat. Are you serious? Wyverian's wisdom and sensitivities and a hunter's experience. That's like being able to work arms and legs in one day. Anyway, the commission still needs him. But who knows where our boys run off to? Oh my gosh! Oh! His partner? I think his partner, or his old partner, might be the Wyverian member of the First Fleet that was with us in the Wildspire Waste. Wow! Oh, now I want to reunite them! There's a lot of trust involved when you're out on a hunt with your palico, just like me and my partners here when we hit the plates. When you're going hard, it's good to know your partner's got your back. If your partnership isn't working out, things will come crashing down on you. Oh, you know what? We didn't look at Anjanath gear for Mochi, but Mochi also did just get a big upgrade, so he might be okay. God, it looks so good. Well, it's certainly not canteeny anymore, is it? I want meat. Hold on. Do you think we're gonna get a new cutscene? I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. I want barbecue. I want meat. I need grilled protein. I need shakes. I need gains. I need macros. Meowsters with Meowster gains. When I heard that, my ears perked right up. I loved him. I loved him. Is it still hot? Meow, that's hot. Does your back still hurt? Meow, my back! So, Ray, I really enjoy, like, cooking our meals ourselves in Wilds is fine. But having meals prepared by cats is just so flawless, it can't be improved upon. I'm of the bold and controversial idea that there should just be more feline content in every Monster Hunter game, and it doesn't matter which one. There should just be more cat stuff, because it's always good. There should just be more. And I have been particularly spoiled by the canteen in World. It's Meowscular Chef, Huntsman, and Funforth are such standout NPCs in this game. Honestly, I think Meowscular Chef is a masterclass in language localization. I have not just a ton of respect and gratitude to Capcom for this entire design concept, but the translation and writing team that went into making these puns successful in however many different languages. I love this cat. Everything about this cat. In-game, out-of-game, development, everything about this cat I think is very perfect. What was I doing? Right, yeah, I ate to prep. We're gonna go find tracks. We're gonna do track stuff. Yeah, okay. Hi, honey. Do you have anything to say?
Partner.
What do you think of the new world so far? It's cool! It's been 80 seconds since the handler last talked about food. This must be corrected immediately. To me, it's like a big pot pie. On the outside is this hard and mysterious shell. Girl, what kind of pot pies are you eating where the shell is mysterious? Is it like, why is the crust unidentifiable? But once you dig in, you discover all of its meaty goodness. Oh, thanks for the rations. I'll have us cook a couple more of those. Nice, nice, nice. Literally, it's like, girl, where are you getting these recipe books? I don't think we'll really need to restock. I don't need to run down there to restock anymore. There's one right by the door. You don't have to order off the menu. You can choose ingredients and make your own unique platter. Well, I've really been enjoying Chef's Choice, actually, because I don't have to think about it. Okay, let's do bunk. Put out 4. We will not use the radials. Down a little bit on... Actions, I need a little bit more of those. Okay. I'm out of potions? How? What? I guess we could always buy some if we really needed. Mega potion looks good. Max potion looks good. Okay, now we'll restock. I don't think we're gonna really get into a lot of trouble on an expedition, but we'll see. And well, this is interesting too. I think they said that tracks have now spread to different parts of the world. We've been spending a lot of time in the Wildspire Waste. Maybe we head over to the Ancient Forest for a spell? I'm hesitant to take us immediately into the Coral Highlands, because we've never seen Rathian there, but we know that it can occupy these 2 environments. Let's do the Ancient Forest. Yeah. I think we'll do the Ancient Forest. And we'll go from the southwest. And then if we're lucky, we won't get too turned around. I'm wondering if maybe we should have started at the camp that was further away. Because that might put us really close to the nest. Which could be good. We're here already. So we'll just start wandering. Back in the old world, did you and your Palico always hunt together? That's one faithful feline, always by your side, ready to lend a paw, but I'm no slouch either, right? Right? And I've got... Yeah, we should be good. I've got the ghillie mantle in case we spot, like, some shinies or some critters that we want to sneak up on. Let's head towards... Is this the feline researcher? What's he doing over here? Hold on. No, I actually think that might have been just the icon for the handler. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's go to the camp that's further away. We're not gonna find suspicious Rathian adjacent tracks this far down. Okay, so let me see. Let's do... Actually, I think we might want to be in area 17 instead. I'm never going to learn how to navigate the ancient forest. Okay, here's Pig. I'll take that. That's for me. And I think if we want to try to check out nest stuff, we go this way. Positive. Okay, well, I don't see any tracks or eggs here. Well, this is regular Rathalos. Ooh, question mark, question mark, question mark! Okay. Maybe we're onto something. If we don't find anything further down, maybe we should go back up again. Right, question mark, question mark, question mark! Yeah, there is an imposter among us. I think we're gonna need to call an emergency meeting. Oh, special flower? And then I'm hoping, yep. We should be able to just, like, follow a pretty easy trail, maybe? Well, our bar is almost maxed. I think we only need a couple more of these. Okay, there's Rathalos. And I know we're going in the wrong direction, but we started up at the top and did not see it, so we kind of have to... You fuckers!
We found enough of that mystery evidence. Let's report back to the ecological research team.
Okay, so she says I'm good to leave if I want. I thought maybe they would only be in the Wildspire Waste. But they're here too? Wait a minute, can I... Okay, there's my wide, and if I... Ha! They're gonna poison me? How do I do my big charge? Damn, wait, this poison is doing a ton of damage to me, actually. I can run until my stamina just runs out. That's really fun. Okay. Kind of a jaunty little hunt theme. I don't remember this being in the ancient forest before. I wonder if this is unique to these fucking pests. Come on, Mochi, let's get out of here. All right. I think we are good to just go back to camp now. There's plenty of stuff I could wander around and gather, but I don't think that we need it. So progressing the game feels like the right call. Yeah, Rathalos is heading home. Wait, this is fun. Let's, yeah, we'll just head back to camp. Oh, I can't fast travel in combat? What does it think I'm fighting? I'm gonna try to get this, and I'm gonna hope Vespoid doesn't decide to make problems for me. Nice. Okay, well, we picked up a scale, so I'm gonna assume that'll be a high-rank Rathalos scale, and now we'll get to see what that armor looks like, which will be kind of fun. Kagalaga still want this. They're spiteful! And we'll just head back to camp. And I think we're good to go. Hey, girl, what's up? Okay, so same dialogue, and we just return. Okay. So now we know what this thing is. Or we have enough information about it to make a very educated guess. Feels like we've been studying it for a while, so...
Ready to visit Ecological Research, partner?
Oh, that is just our next MSQ. It's just to talk to them. All right, well, I'll give the folks here a cursory sweep. I don't think they'll have a whole lot of new information to share
Good
with
to see
us,
you.
but... Your Scoutflies memory... Yep, that is in fact how the Scoutflies work. Thanks, man. Hey, what about you?
How goes?
Yep, okay. So no one seems to have any unique response to this at all. Which makes sense because we've learned something, but nothing has really happened yet. Impeccable timing, dear hunter. We've made progress with that mystery monster. We've determined the monster is currently lurking in the Coral Highlands. What is this thing? It won't be long before the commander gives you the official order.
Time to be heroes.
Good look out there in the field, and don't get hurt. So, what is it? Also, thank you so much for the super chat. I had alerts muted during our last cutscene and forgot to bring them back. So far, our progress has been pretty good, I think. We've done all of the tracking required for our next monster. So, I don't suppose it shows up in here. No, it's still just like question mark, question mark, question mark. But it is question mark, question mark, question mark, Rathian. But I don't know if that's what we think it is. Like, the traits are there, but something is wrong. All right. So, ooh, let's gather from the tree. Ancient tree is just a name we use. It's not an actual species of tree. It's a variety of trees that bunch together and slowly over time grow into a single massive entity. I was not just here to chat. I was here to collect. And, Mandragora, let's do... I think we're doing good with Mandragora. Maybe we do honey stuff. Get a little bit more of that on the table. We don't have any melding to do. I want to see this cutscene again, so... Oh my god, I want steak. I do miss the close-up on him meticulously placing one extremely small and insignificant detail to complete the meal. But the buff flexing cat... Yeah, he has my whole heart. And then here's my handler. What did the chief botanist have to say? Oh, thanks. Yep. We should do another oven roast just to make sure we keep getting our stamina or our rations up. Bonk. 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 Okay. And then I actually don't think we'll need to restock at all because I don't think we got hurt. We can put some of our stuff back, but good enough for me. And then let's head down and talk to the commander. T-Side, I Monster Hunter specifically and almost exclusively made me a breakfast person. I ordinarily, prior to playing Wilds, would not eat my first meal of the day until like 5 o'clock. Not healthy, by the way. This isn't like, I'm not encouraging this kind of behavior. And playing through Wilds with how delicious the foods looked, it became simply impossible for me to withstand it. So I started eating breakfast. And now, after having played Monster Hunter for like a year and a half, sometimes I eat 2 breakfasts. This game is good. Where am I going? Commander, we're going to the trade yard. And we will chat with the commander. We'll swing by Huntsman too, also. How are you? No, he has just the same stuff to say. Yeah, I'm Hobbit maxing, actually. Good. What about second breakfast? You know, you should listen to the old man has to say. Hey, man, what's going on?
Over here.
Just who I was looking for. Members of the ecological research team have pinpointed whatever it is that made those strange tracks. It's in the Coral Highlands. Once you're ready, sign up for the quest. I need our hunters to ascertain what we're up against. Is it something bad or something worse? Whatever it is, we're going to have to face it eventually. That's what we do here, after all.
Sign up for the quest, partner. It's time to hunt the monster that left that trail.
This quest title is Old World Monster in the New World. Yes, I know. Now that we've finally solved the mystery of the Elder Crossing, we don't need to continue our work here. But I can't stop, and I know that you can't either. We're cut from the same cloth, am I right?
Ha.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm thinking. What devils await? Will it be something bad or something worse?
Hunt's keeping you busy?
Looks like you're finally going to come face to face with the mystery monster. Whatever happens, stay calm and focus on dealing with it. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a quick break and touch base with Momunus to confirm our departure time for grilling festivities today. I'm pretty sure it's 4:15, which is about 30 minutes, but I want to confirm that. Chat. I have enough time to do this quest. Yeah? I certainly should, right? I feel like I do. Our quests usually only take about 20 minutes. Should. Okay. Then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put up the BRB screen and I'm gonna touch base just to confirm departure time. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes and we'll just go right into it. Okay. I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy the music. Okay, we're back. I went out and I was like, hey, we're leaving at 4:15, right? And she gave me the mom glare. She went, no later. No later than 4:15. I don't always like to be late. And I was like, okay, all right. So 4:15, hard stop. Let's just go straight into it. I believe that we already ate. And I think we've done all our prep. I have no extra armor to craft. We've got our defense is good. We've got a lot of fire resistance. I don't really know what we're going to be up against. We'll just go in, and if I need to make changes on the fly, then we'll just fucking leave. We'll ghillie mantle and we'll leave, and we'll go back to camp and just make we'll just make some changes. Yeah, we're good. Hello? What do you have? Calm down, calm down. Can't calm down. The canteen's running out of ingredients. The chef's looking mighty glum in front of his storehouse. I like the journey, not so much the destination. My hands can't sit still till I get everything in order. How about you give an old man a hand and look for some stuff? I'll set up a delivery request, do the audit. I have one. We can just turn this in. Dude, we can just turn this in. For the types of personality we're dealing with, I believe laissez-faire is the way to go. They just let the scholars do whatever they want. Yeah, yes. Hold on, complete deliveries. So that's Palumu, that's Palumu. Ancient but fresh. Now, now Meowscar the chef has an extra ingredient and he can't be sad. Fabulous. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. And I like to accept quests from the handler, because sometimes she has some cute dialogue. And I ate, right? Yeah. Hi, babe.
Hey, partner!
I just heard the news. That's right. The monster that made those mystery tracks is in the Coral Highlands right now.
All right!
I knew that slippery critter couldn't give us the runaround forever. I've got the quest all ready. Hurry up and sign us up so we can head to the Coral Highlands. This one's got our name written all over it. Now, if we end up needing a whole bunch of ice resistance for this, we'll be in a tight spot. But we finally tracked down the source of those mysterious tracks, report to the Coral Highlands, and seek it out. I'll be expecting your report as soon as you're done. Okay. Well, this is a 7-star, but maybe we should have Hammer for... whatever. We'll go in with Lance, and then probably when we get our ass handed to us, we'll swap off. Although our entire build is for Hammer right now because of the blast. We should probably just take Hammer. We'll take Hammer. But we will do Lance stuff tomorrow for sure. I want to! I want to play it! Where's my... Is it this one? It's this one. Okay. Yeah, we'll put our trust in Bonk. And we will... yeah, we're good. Oh god. What? That looks...
A Rathian? No, wait!
Is she... Is she pink? Why is she in the Coral Highlands, though? Rathian don't live here. Ah! Okay, just right into it.
You okay there, partner? Don't worry about me. I'm all right.
Thanks.
That's a subspecies of Rathian. Really strange because there hasn't been any reports of them in the New World before.
So this is a subspecies. I'm wondering if this changes her moveset or her abilities. Like, it can't be a purely... Oh, I flubbed it. I'm gonna try for the bang anyway. I did not realize she was... Who put her to sleep? Not me! Mochi? Okay, I think I've got flash pods. We'll probably need to start making use of those. But as long as she's on this really convenient slope for me, that may not be super necessary. Ha! Hi, Legiana! Well... I think I'm just gonna let the girls fight. I have no idea what's putting her to sleep. I thought Mochi had a blast weapon on. Nope, Legiana, I don't want to deal with you right now, man. Okay. Oh, I've got dung pods. This is what dung pods are for. Hold on. All right, Legiana's been dunged. Which means I think she's... Ah! What on earth? All right, I think Rathian's out of here. Yes, okay, Rathian has left. Can I jump off this? No. Ooh, broad hitbox. Got it. Ooh, okay. I didn't realize she was right behind me or I would have dodged out of it. So let's eat. No. I think it's max potion. We max potion. I don't think we can eat. We don't even really need to restock. Heaven's Door. Is that's everything I need to do, right? It's just max potion. And then actually maybe we want to do some rations as well. That'll make a difference. Okay. That should be everything. Let's just go straight back out. Okay, so this is Legiana. And she's... a Rathian clad in shimmering blossom scales. Favors attacking with its poisonous tail. Yeah, I think we definitely don't want to put the poison set on here. Because although I think it would probably be useful, I don't believe... Oh, Legiana, come on, man. I don't think our base defense would be high enough. We should have antidote. I actually didn't check. No, honey, I need you to go down. Come on. Legiana might actually follow us, which would be really funny. Because then maybe the girls could be fighting again. Come on. Is that Zitzi? Ah! No, not me too! Zitzi! Okay, there's the roar. We should have sharpened at camp. She's got a new backflip. I need to flash her. Oh my god, is she gonna fucking let me heal? Yeah, we're good. Is this a slope, do we think? Doesn't seem to be. How the fuck did that hit me? Oh, I'm smoked. I actually do not think I have antidotes with me. No, we only have nullberries. Okay, I think we need to go back to camp. Oh, no, she's not gonna... Okay. I think we might need to just fucking raw dog a bunch of health here. And then go back when she's not on me anymore. Let's see. I think I'm good to go this way. Yeah, girl, catch me if you can. Nice. And we will restock and actually get the thing that we need this time. Let's do item box, finish items, and I need antidote. That's Nullberry. Am I out? I didn't think so. No, I've got there it is. All right, then I'll drop this in. Oh, I have it. Very embarrassing. Listen, I'm a Monster Hunter player and a Final Fantasy XIV player. I can't read. You expect the impossible from me. Okay. There's the Gajalaka. I think she's still down here. We can eat again, but we don't need to. We're not being penalized for it. Okay, here she is. Man, she is doing a ton of damage to me. I don't think we've got any slope in this area that we can try to abuse. Where are my flash pods? I thought she would have stayed down for a lot longer. Well, we got some good damage off on her just now. We got a full big bang. Tail. That's a Shamos. Oh, Halulu has a really similar attack to that, actually. Yeah, the like kind of like collapsing forward thing. That's interesting. Didn't think that would hit me as I got on the ledge. She recovers from this really fast. I'm just gonna take a potion. Yeah, we'll just be cautious. We'll give her the respect that the queen deserves. Not too much respect, but just enough. Okay, she's out of here. We go this way? No, hold on. Let's see. Yes! So Scoutflies take us in this direction. We should sharpen. And I've got one more flash. I don't know if we'll be able... Oh, she's just really close. I thought she would have ran further away. That's what I'm talking about! Okay, that I deserved. I've got one flash pod left in the tank. I actually cannot believe that did not hit me. That was a trio of hits I was completely unprepared for. I think we're gonna need to give Mochi his fucking aggro shield. Because she is super aggressive and really focused on me. And it gives me a... It's tough to breathe when she does this. She's moving. Okay, then we sharpen. And I think there's a material nearby. Let me see. Where is that? Ho, ho, ho! We acquire. And she is behind me. She's behind me. I'm not going the right direction. I am. I am? Damn, she is really up here. Uh-oh. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Do I just go up here? Nope. I don't think... I don't see a Rathian here, so... I set a bomb. In my defense, she blends in. Bomb set. No! Of course, the one time today I don't do it right. Ooh, okay, fighting her in this really tiny platform might be kind of weird. Okay, so yeah, I do not like this. I'm leaving. This is horrible. I haven't had a nest this bad since Anjanath. Absolutely not. Do I have another flash pod left? I don't think so. Fly? Didn't work. She might not have been looking. How did I miss, man? Okay. Really generous hitbox on it. I think we're gonna have to restock Mega Potions since we flew through 6 of them there, getting our heals interrupted. Horrible, horrible nest location. Yeah, that's like fighting Gore in that little tiny hallway in the Ice Shard Cliffs that he likes to be in. You are too big to be tucked so snugly in such a small place. You are too big for that. You don't fit there. I think we've got her. Roar. Didn't dodge it. That's okay. I think maybe I got a beef with pink monsters.
We need to report this to the commander ASAP.
Ah, I think maybe I got a beef with pink monsters. Green Rathian and I, we were establishing a truce. Yeah, we were working hard to notarize the bonds of peace. Anjanath and I, we got some animosity there. Pink Rathian and I think we have some animosity there. But we got her! We did it! Pink Kieran, don't even fucking joke. Don't. It Kind of felt like a Kieran Hunt. Where is she? I'm gonna run there. Oh, she's running. I'm gonna run there. Oh, I'm gonna run there. Tag was not my favorite childhood game. I feel like I should have been able to carve her more. Mochi eat sausage. Okay. This, however, this is pretty good. That's pretty good. I have to take a screenshot of this. Hold on. Nice. Very nice. Okay. And now we can check out her arm. Is it pink? Oh, if it's pink, then we might be kind of cunty. We might be serving Hunt, of course. Deco? I got a maintenance tool. Haha, this is worthless. Oh, tool specialist. That's Gilly Mantle. That's not worthless. That's useful. Pink Rathian. She's a mean girl. Yeah. She thinks she's popular.
Never thought we'd find her in the Coral Highlands.
It takes a small combination of miracles for a subspecies to emerge. At least that's what the scholars said.
All the same, she's in remarkable condition.
But this was a known variant in the old world, it sounds like.
She must have grown somewhere rich in nutrients.
I might know where that is.
Is this the
Admiral.
Admiral? Yes! Oh my god, I was
Last he
right!
returns.
I've been enjoying watching your exploits. Fine work, I must say. Well done.
Dude, he's huge.
Would it have killed you to help instead of just watching?
What the fuck?
What for? You seem to have it covered.
What was Muscular Chef feeding him?
Here, I brought you some souvenirs.
Do you think that's... Whoa.
Interesting. Where'd you get them?
You know where you drove off, Big Ugly?
Big Ugly!
Well, there's a spot further in there. And it's just loaded with these things.
They're incredible. It's like there's this energy pulsing inside them.
Energy, you say.
Wasn't just me then. Ha! I'll wager they tie into this whole thing we've been studying somehow. Well, I intend to find out how. Raise your hand or paw if you're with me. Any of these jaggy brains up for a challenge?
These two.
I love him.
Wait, what?
Okay, you two. See you on site. I'll be at the tunnel. And don't you keep me waiting. I hate waiting.
Admiral, that's gonna frustrate you, I fear.
Don't die out there.
Being that I'm always late and lost.
All right, partner. Time for an expedition into
Into the Everstream!
The Admiral said, don't be late.
Oh my god. That was the Admiral. We got a glimpse of him in the cutscene after the the Zora siege hunt. And I was like, I wonder who that guy is. Do you think that's the Admiral? Because that's the only person from the First Fleet that we haven't, like, seen with our own eyes yet. And it was him. I wonder... Oh, no. He's big, which makes him Muscular Chef affiliated. But I thought that maybe Muscular Chef was that Wyverian's Palico. Unclear. We'll probably get more information on that at a later date. However, speaking of being late and waiting, it is 4:18. I am 3 minutes past my hard stop. I must go. I'm going to shut stream and I'm going to slink off into the living, and Momminess will be on the living with her arms crossed, and she's gonna look at the clock, and she's gonna look at me, and she's gonna look at the clock, and she's gonna look at me, and she's listening to me say this, and she's getting more and more vexed. So I have to go. I love you guys. We will be back with Monster Hunter tomorrow at the usual time of 12 p.m. noon Pacific. Happy 4th of July if you are celebrating in any capacity. I hope delicious foods await you. And have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody.